Hello and welcome to episode 39 of Gaming Related's The Final Pages. We are in the final chapter of The Final Pages, and a lot of shit is going down. A whole community college is going down. Defenseless and helpless it goes. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. Not gaming. Great meme. Yay. Hello. Let's say hi to all of our players. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Chat, how are we doing on audio for all the players? Do I need to turn them up? Will you let me know throughout the game? Hi, Minnie.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I think you guys look
4,
and
5,
sound
6,
great.
7, 8, 9. Lemons.
Nice. Leon is going to be a little bit late, so he put in a doppelganger to just.
I am quiet.
He could.
Cam is a little quiet. Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know. Did I just turn it down or turn it up?
Perfect.
I've turned
That's
everyone
perfect.
up, so everyone should be nice and loud.
Okay.
Oh, that got me.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Yanye.
That fucking got me.
Minnie's coming in hot tonight. I love it. Okay. All right. Well, man, I can't really postpone much longer what has happened. Let's find out what happened previously on, and then I think we're in initiative. So let's get back to it, guys. Are you ready,
Boo.
players?
Hell.
Ready.
Okay. Let's find out what happened.
Previously on The Final Pages. Taking to the sky, our adventurers laid siege on the magical community college in their airship, recently renamed Big Education. Normal spelling. Their barrage of cannon fire seemed to catch the school's staff, students, and even the GM off guard. Scrambling to respond, wave after wave of suspiciously high-level casters took to the sky. Fireballs and ice storms rocked the boat from all sides. Fortunately, our band of mercenaries, sex jokes, and war crimes have amongst their midst the best gunner in this and every iteration of the world. Mercy masterfully shot nerd after nerd out of the ether. The few that slipped past her scope were met by Savvy, flying to meet them, and Camille peppering them with magic from afar. Finally, the true hero of the campaign emerged, the deranged, incontinent, and politically incorrect husky stowaway named Crank Dankum, transformed into a giant dog with T-Rex proportions. Nomming on a potion of flight, the world shuddered as this majestic beast shrugged off the restrictions of gravity. Crank Dankum munched on a few upper-class mages, becoming the second most feared creature in the sky, for Savvy hovered above an idiot wizard who just earned her ire by casting a 5th-level cone of cold spell exclusively on her. As seething Savvy carefully crafts a plan for revenge, her airship raining destruction behind her, the soon-to-be-dead arcane studies major must be thinking, well, at least I won't have to pay back my student loans. Anyway, back to the show.
Okay. I only feel a little bit called out for not being prepared, but just a
I'm
little
sorry.
bit.
I meant to be a lot of it called out. I can rewrite it.
No, please don't. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Well, let's take a look and reorient ourselves on the map. You are all on the northwest corner. You can see the university below. You can also see this tower here, the southwest tower. Currently has mages circling it and are casting fireballs from this tower. It is the top of the round where Savvy has just taken a brunt spell of ice and frost. Savvy, kick us off. What are you doing?
Looking rather unhappy. I mean, I'm talking Savvy just looks right now very displeased. I think that the way that I would imagine this, to put this into context, because I definitely spent an extended amount of time bitching about this with default and a couple of days after this, I want to make it clear. This wizard, this motherfucker, used a 5th level evocation spell meant to bring down hordes of people point blank on one character. If you didn't feel called out, Monk, you should have. You should have felt much called out. Like, what the hell?
With love, I think. With love.
Now, that said, despite the fact that that was not at all a disproportionate or reasonable measurement of force to be applied, I'm willing to look past that. Because after Savvy took that hit, between her temporary HP that she had and that she saved the roll, and her concentration check, meaning that she basically got tossed about in some cold wind, and she doesn't really look that worse for wear. She's still at about 80% of her health, which is pretty great.
That's pretty badass.
So my question to you, Monk, that I'd like to begin this session with, I want you to imagine this. Like,
Okay.
let's, if we can, close your eyes for a moment.
Okay.
And envision yourself, right? You are this depressed, nihilistic, ultimately just downtrodden member of this community college. Your parents made you go here.
When
You
do
don't
I
know
start
what the fuck
imagining?
you're majoring in.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you want to just jump in there. And, you're already thinking, you're like, well, shit, what do I do when I get out? I was supposed to come here so that I could get my associates and make it easier to go to the college. But it's not working. And now there's giant boulders and cannons. And all my debt, all my student debt is still here. What am I going to do? What's my job going to be? How am I supposed to afford an apartment? Have you seen the interest rates? I need 5 roommates. I can cast 5th level spells and I need roommates. Then imagine that you take all of that energy and you're like, that motherfucker right there, that one in the sky. I'm gonna show them what I can do. And
I'm gonna get a scholarship for this.
You're like, I'm really gonna show it to the professors. Are you looking? And they are. And then you conjure your most powerful spell. This is something that has taken you years to master. You pull forth every bit of knowledge that you have to conjure forth this unequaled blast of arcane power.
Oh my gosh.
And what you see is this elven pirate do a little loop-de-loop in the air before regaining her composure, looking slightly chilled, but more like she got her hair blowed out, and really just it looks like she
Looks amazing.
is looking slightly tousled in the wind, right? Like,
Yeah.
and instead you see this pirate that is now looking at you, very pissed off, with a sword right at your throat. How would you react in that situation? How would you feel if you were this wizard? That's what I'd like to begin this session with.
Okay. Well, I want to give you inspiration because I'm inspired, and terrified at hearing that. You created a character. This guy has to survive. He has death saves because he's become so real.
Monk, would you describe this NPC as cool?
No, I would not. Hi, Ash. Speaking of cool, hi, Ash. No, I wouldn't do that. I would say he's uncool, but scholarships are awesome. So he's got that.
Kill him, Savvy.
I think he's going to and he's flying, which that's also really cool.
Yeah. You know what's funny about flying? How you do it. How you actually fly, and how that results.
Yeah.
I mean, just hypothetically speaking, there may be a mental component needed for that. I don't know, though, with his specific case. Maybe.
So
maybe.
I would say he looks at you menacingly, but then terrified at the fact that you've withstood all of that. And yet there you are in the sky, like a diamond.
Shine
And
bright
just
like
like
a diamond.
Rihanna told me, yeah, I shine bright like a diamond. I've got like little ice particles glistening. Like, it's pretty dope. The like, we actually, this was midday, wasn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the sun is like, it's like you just see the shimmering that's happening. The sun is beginning to set.
Robin pulls out an electric guitar that he's had the whole time. I just haven't narrated. And I just start playing a heavy metal version of "Shine Bright Like a Diamond." That is in the backdrop of this whole thing, like glinting off of Savvy.
Deal.
Okay, so in looking at this student, then Savvy is going to instead address them directly. I would like you to think long and hard about what you do next. Are they worth it? And then I'm going to hold my action to hit him with Booming Blade if he attempts to engage in any kind of hostile action towards me or the rest of the ship. She's not going to immediately strike him down, but I feel like there may be indeed some kind of incentive for him to leave. Now, if you'd like, I can make rolls associated with that, but the whole purpose of me going through that ridiculous narration was to indeed assure that I did not have to go through with that. But if you want me to, I totally can. I don't care.
Yeah, two things. You have inspiration, and also roll intimidation with advantage.
Okay. I can do that. Oh! We'd like to see
a
that.
Natural 20. Yeah, that's the dice for you. He's gonna say, I mean, my FAFSA got approved, so I mean, I don't even really need to be here right now. My whole semester's already paid for.
I actually think I'm running late for a lecture.
Actually, I can work remote. It's fine. Just yeah.
The syllabus is online.
Yeah. You
Just
guys.
hybrid it, it's fine.
No, you're obviously cool. Yeah. No, he's terrified. He is stricken with fear.
Okay. Well, I do not have. I mean, I've already activated my bonus action there, so yeah, I am gonna hold that action for that stated trigger, but otherwise, I'm gonna turn.
What about your command for the crew?
I would argue that it's not my place to give that command because I'm literally not on the ship or nearby it. So that sounds like that defers to another individual. Now, normally, I believe that would be our safety officer, but I feel like Mercy has been particularly keyed in with the crew thus far. So I'm going to leave that to Mercy. I think that naturally she's in her element right now. She's been bringing down literal fucking mountainsides of stone. With cannons. It's been pretty great. So she's got it well enough in hand.
Okay. The crew are gonna hold their turn till after you, Mercy, and they're gonna the prior captain, Rosu Sid the Flawless, is gonna say, "Oi,
Unconscious.
is he unconscious? Oh shit. Yeah, he is. Okay. That's right.
So he didn't get under the fucking dome.
yeah, that's right. That's so right. Okay.
The dome that was perfectly placed exactly where it should have been.
It was perfect.
So what's gonna happen, Mercy, is the other crew, the survivor is going to come up and call out, "The cannons are ready. What would you have us do?" And they call out to you, Mercy. It is now your turn.
He's gonna yell, "Fire right at the small tower building where the
This one.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, one.
So, you're going to fire the missile. It is a D20 plus 6.
8.
A D20 plus 8. And you can.
Vacation.
Oh no, you lied. To hit, it's 6. That is
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So a D20 plus 6 to hit. Let's see. And you could just roll it, Mercy. Okay. Now, as you fire the cannons at this,
Is that just for one hit, or is that for all of
you would do it 4 times.
them? Okay.
Mercy super quiet. Okay, I'll turn. I have Mercy. I have you maxed out on my Discord. Now you're muted.
Opposite.
Is that better?
That's way better.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
1, 2.
Oh, that wanted to be a 20. Did you see that shit? It wanted to be a 20 so badly.
It did. It did.
okay, those all hit. Now,
Yes.
if you roll damage, you could see the actual damage on the character sheet.
On
Do
the
you-
character sheet.
Yeah, there's an education. The name of. Hi, Sleepy. Sleepy says hydrate, everyone.
Deal.
Yeah, thanks, Sleepy. Hashtag self-care. Yes, absolutely.
Self-care. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Sheesh. What's the total on... Let me pull up my handy-dandy calculator.
191.
My calculator says 191, so that's a lot of damage. Okay.
So did my calculator, but my calculator's called Savvy.
Yeah, so was mine. So, you are going to see the 4 cannons just go off simultaneously as the ship itself has corrected itself from the last impact coming from that tower. And that tower is going to crumble. And you'll see that the mages who were currently controlling that tower splat. Some of them fall off the edge. You hear the Wilhelm yell. You see just stone and mortar begin to just collapse. And then with a very loud and bright explosion, whatever that sphere was goes supernova, just completely decimating this tower as it crumbles. You start to hear yelling and screaming from below as the tower itself has collapsed. And you're going to hear a cheer from the surviving Janussi and the others that are on the ship. Now-
I think you confirmed this last time, but I just want to make sure all of the Genasi that have fallen are dead. They're not doing saves, correct?
I think only one of them is going to have a save, and that's the old captain, Rosie said.
Okay, then I will at least, since it is, it's my turn as well, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay, then I will throw him a healing word.
Okay.
No, you're not gonna click even though I clicked you? I think it's freaking out on me. Hang on.
Okay. Well, I know you're going to heal him a little bit, enough to get up.
Yeah. Plus an extra 5 for my alchemical savant. So he already has 5 plus whatever this dice rolls
Okay.
once it dies.
Got it. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for that, I know Roll20 can take some time sometimes. he is going to gasp for air as he stammers up to his feet. There it is. 9 plus 5, so 14.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
You said 9, but I heard bang. I thought you were like, bang! I'm like, oh no! We put him out of his misery.
Bang, bang.
Russison is dead.
Yeah.
Mercy just takes his hat. There's a new captain in town.
It's a healing bullet.
Okay. So, Rosie is back on his feet. You hear the Genasi cry out
I'm gonna yell,
and cheer.
get in the fucking bubble. Okay.
All right. He's going to stammer over and he will fall into the bubble. Oh, there's TVs in here. Nice. Okay.
No, should do some redecorating. And then I go back into another heavy metal cover of a different Rihanna song. Bitch better have my money.
Okay. So he's inside the bubble. It is now Camille's turn.
Perfect time.
And look who's
at
here.
Oh,
Hi, Camille.
Welcome.
I
Camille.
returned. How are we doing?
Wait, Camille was here the whole time.
He was.
Camille was here the whole time. Leon,
I was seeing that-
on the other hand.
No. I was saying that it was back to his turn,
Mm.
right? So because it was everybody's
Oh,
turn,
I see.
so we returned to his turn.
Yeah.
I hit more things with very large cannons. Oh, I also forgot to add an extra D4 to each hit because we're enlarged.
Oh, that's
Hell
right.
yeah.
This is a very large ship.
No, it's a normal. Look at it. It looks pretty normal.
No,
Pretty normal
I
ship.
mean, like,
Pretty normal.
I was
Pretty
trying
normal
to, I
ship.
could not wrap my head around that today. I was like, why is the ship so big? Now I remember.
That's extra 13 damage.
Okay, well, the
Mm.
tower collapses more. 13 more. Dude,
Excellent.
this ship is 65 feet wide right now. That's crazy.
Bigger,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
bigger.
I can't make it bigger unless someone else casts enlarge.
Bigger.
I don't know if anyone has that.
More.
It's Weon. Weon, your hair is immaculate tonight. Well done. Can you give us a
Thank
hair
you,
flip?
Thank you.
Oh,
Gasp.
I had to be careful. I was
Okay.
just gonna throw my headset.
nice. Okay, Camille. Bricaves Masanteu. Your turn.
Bless you.
That's his name.
Bless
Look
you.
at his whole name.
Brichave
Oh.
Masanto.
Oh, Oshante. Masanto. It's your turn.
Machanton. Machanton.
Where do you see his name?
So
His name.
I'm not seeing the name that sounds
Look
that many
on-
syllables.
You can't see it on the turn order, but it's there.
You
Trust
can see it in the journal section, though.
me. You can, yeah.
That's how you can see everybody's last names.
That journal's messy.
Your journal's messy.
It is.
Hon Hon Baguette.
So-
yeah,
So
okay.
is the dream I had about you.
Oh.
Okay,
I-
Minnie,
I
bet.
I suppose I will. I only see this one guy, right?
Yeah, that's alive.
Yeah. Doesn't necessarily make me think that we're done here. So I'll go ahead and pop that potion of flying.
Okay. Just to give you a heads up, what you missed, Savvy
Yeah.
intimidated this guy. The guy's name is Han Han Baguette. Thank you, Minnie. And Han Han Baguette is said.
Hold on.
Han Han says, "You know what? I have federal like financial aid. My semester's paid for, so I'm out." And he's currently on his turn, may or may not fight back because his cone of cold did nothing. It's a Savvy.
Gotcha.
You know those are all great points, but this motherfucker is like 155 feet away from you. You didn't hear that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kill him.
I mean,
Murder him.
Yeah.
Mercy kill.
And
it's not my turn.
No.
you know what? To be fair, I mean, there's all these
Nice.
guys on the
Good
wall
one.
anyway. like we're not done here. I'm gonna pop the potion.
Oh yeah, do it. Also, I'll
Oh, yeah,
paint.
we're not
Yeah.
here.
I'll
You
paint.
won't.
This tower has collapsed. It is no more.
Don't worry, we got you.
That was the shooty tower.
That was the shooty tower.
Ah, the shooty tower. I remember it fondly.
Yeah.
I will
Good times.
then.
Used to be the best makeout point. Go up into the parapets and just wait for the blast to go off into the horizon.
It really was.
Yeah,
See
it was
the
a-
sunset.
It was a freshman hazing ritual that they had to run naked under the orb. Is it like zapped him?
Has it zapped him with fire? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. First 3 burns on the
One
butt
in-
cheeks are the worst.
1 in 3 did not survive.
What a community college type of hazing.
Could you imagine? There's a whole group of naked freshmen under like a robe. And they're like, come on, do it, do it. The first one runs, instantly vaporized. And they all go quiet for a second. And then one guy in the back is like, dibs on next.
All they have for protection is a robe and a wizard hat.
Okay,
And that's all they need.
who went
I
crazy?
was gonna go with all they were wearing was 2 wizard hats, but
I get it.
anyway, I'm invisible. Nobody can
Oh.
see what I'm doing. I'm a fancy little guy.
You're invisible?
Yeah, now I'm
Yeah.
invisible and flying and a demon. So enjoy that.
Okay.
Love that for you.
Okay, well,
And I'm gonna fire off some Eldritch Blast at that guy
yeah, do the thing.
now that he's within range. As 2 shadowy spectral hands just apparate out of nothing and go for his throat. We do, sorry, just making sure I'm at advantage. Perfect, excellent. And then we do that.
And a 17 hits. Okay,
18
okay.
necrotic damage.
That hurts. Yeah, that halves him.
I enjoy the funny of it, so I'm gonna do like I've kind of been doing recently, and I'm gonna pull him 10 feet forward. I'm gonna like grab his neck and just pull him 10 feet, and then yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Push him right back into place.
Okay, what's the damage on this one?
Sorry, ignore the necrotic. 11 force.
Okay, he's bloodied and he's like, "Oh shit, that sucks." And then
No.
and then
Is he concentrating on anything by any chance?
he was, but then he's like, "What is happening?" As he's flying back and forth, he starts to fall.
Oh no.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
4 savvy?
yeah.
Aw.
Oh, Savvy,
Oh.
please help me! It's me, Han. Catch me! And he reaches a hand up. Do you catch him?
There's no room, Jack. Wait, hold on. There's no room.
You bitch! Okay, well that guy's gonna die. Anything else, Camille?
I love
Yeah,
you
he is.
so much.
Well, that guy is gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's gonna be it.
Okay. Okay. Robin, it is your turn.
This time I'm switching to Maroon 5 and I'm doing a death metal cover of Payphone.
Can we hear it?
No, I'm doing Near Far. I'm doing Titanic.
Celine Dion. Yeah.
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 Um,
Can we hear it? Can we hear Robin sing it?
where you are.
Yeah. Discord loves that. Okay.
You asked for it.
I did. I
I have no shame.
I know, it's amazing. Okay.
And there's nobody else, right? There's not like another wave incoming.
No.
Then I'm gonna take a crossbow bolt and I'm just gonna blindly shoot over the edge towards the university.
Okay, shoot it
And-
with disadvantage.
And I'm really hoping it's gonna hit Gaff.
Okay. Okay.
He was on the. I think he was on the attacky tower, so he might be under rubble.
he caught on. He barely grabbed the edge of a tower, and he's like, I'm I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And then an arrow hits his hand. Okay. And disadvantage, you say?
Yeah.
Does a 7 hit? Let me just roll some damage. Let's just see.
Okay. A 7 hits
Seven
something, but
piercing damage?
nobody calls out. So, but you
I
see.
hope they wouldn't call out so loud.
You
I
see
could hear them from 600 feet away.
Yeah. You just see another piece of the southwest tower crumbles. Probably had to do with your arrow.
I did it.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
And that's yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do other than make sure this dome stays up. So yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I'm holding you down.
Okay. On their turn, you are going to see they are just scattered. They're running around like crazy, diving in and out of hallways and inside of the towers. You guys are too far away, so they're gonna hold their action for something if you guys get close enough.
No. Is it a 5th level evocation spell that every single one of them have access to?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they are first years, so.
Makes sense. You know, it could have been a 9th level spell.
It could have, should have, would have. It's your
If
turn.
only it was next semester.
I know, darn it.
Yeah. Oh, and also
That's
Bon Bon's
evocation
dead.
301.
First, he's
301.
gonna get the cannons ready to fire at the moon.
Great question, Leon. Okay.
I just love that sentence.
Fire at the moon.
To fire at the moon.
You're gonna target the moon with the
The
cannonballs?
little mini moon. Yeah,
Okay.
the little tiny moon right there. Yeah.
Okay, so they are
It
going
looks
to
important. I'm gonna break it.
they're gonna use this turn
Hell
to
yeah.
load the cannons.
Valid.
Unless, you know what?
That's the spirit of sex card jokes and war
You can have
cards.
them rotate the ship and shoot. Because the
Yeah,
other
I
four,
Fine,
I'd
perfect time.
assume since we're
yeah,
flying, I'd assume we turn it around and
yeah.
Shouldn't
get on the
Shouldn't we
other
be able to-
side.
Turn around.
Shouldn't we be able to fire every single round because we fire one side and then turn around, fire the other side?
Yeah.
While that side's firing. the
Yeah.
other side's loading?
No, because it was explicitly stated that you can move and shoot, or you can load and move. You can't load and shoot on the same turn, right?
Okay, so it's 2 turns shooting, 1 turn reloading.
Basically.
Unless
Alright.
we want to just fire both sides at the same time and just fire into the
Just for
city.
funsies.
Don't-
Celebration.
what?
We just
Why
play
would
with
you do
confetti.
that?
Well, by
Just
the
do what
laws
we
of the
should
city,
do.
it's not
We-
anybody else's business. So if stray cannonballs hit people,
Wait a minute.
Finish what you start.
That sounds like a loophole.
Mind your business.
You're right. And we
You know
are
what we
taking
should do?
advantage
We
of
should
it.
we should just stuff the cannons full of pamphlets, basically warning them to surrender.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Okay.
Go like 5 feet.
it looks like a college pamphlet. Like it's like just a bunch of students having fun, like on campus, hanging out, reading books, and it just says your lives are forfeit.
I was thinking more along the lines of like a shitty frat party advert that is just some like neon colored piece of paper that looks like some drunken individual scrawled Sharpie on. And there's like
we're having
a
a
crudely
totally
drawn
gnar
keg
party.
stand happening.
We're having a NAR party this weekend at Frank's house. We're gonna have a keg. We're really trying to maintain a 2-to-1 ratio, so like, keep that in mind.
So, the ship rotates and does a 180 as you all hold on to the railing inside the sphere, and the cannons are lined up to attack this meteor. Savvy, what are you doing on your turn as you see Han Han is dead?
I shed tears for Han Han.
Let's pour one out for Han Han.
I will remember Han Han forever. You know, 84 years from now, I will tell a group of expeditionary archaeologists the story of Han Han
Deal.
and his failed semester at community college. I use my action to use my Pearl of Power, and I'll recover a spell slot.
Okay.
For that, and then aside from that, this. So just to orient myself a little bit, didn't this tower also get demolished?
It did, yes.
The
Right. So.
Oh,
for
don't
the
worry, I got
top
you.
Oh, damn it.
floors,
Thank you,
not
default.
the whole tower, but
Yeah,
the
sure,
top,
sure, sure.
The top floor.
Yeah,
like,
the top like
four
couple of
floors
floors
or
got
something.
knocked out.
Yeah.
So this is gone. This is at least leveled a little bit.
I
What
did
is
it.
this? I
That
know what this is.
that's another
What
tower.
is this? Yeah, but like of what?
So, you can see from your distance that there seems to be like large, like very large pottery, with just ornate, like ceremonial pottery.
A cast shatter. No.
Zelda approves.
Break the pots.
His name is Link.
Link
Oh,
also
shit.
approves, but Zelda approves more.
Actually.
I'm gonna go ahead and just head like 30 feet to the. Oh wait, no, I got a movement speed of 60 because I'm flying. I'm gonna go to right there.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay.
So, that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Hmm.
it's the crew's turn,
Mm.
and the cannons are lined and ready. I need someone to go ahead and press that attack button 4 times. Fires the cannons.
It's Mercy.
It's Mercy again.
I'm working on it. I already knew it was gonna be me. All right.
We need some pirate music for this. Okay. 13 hits, 21, 17 hits, and a 12 misses. Okay. So,
Found the AC, guys. Found it.
yeah, the AC is more than 12 and less than 13. No, it's 13.
Wait, 12 and a half.
12.4.
Wait a minute.
I mean, technically that still works. 'Cause-
Digital, what's up, Digital SRC?
Well,
How
those
are
are
you?
some Good
Hey, Digital.
rolls.
It is Wednesday. Holy moly. Okay. Let me get my calculator to do damage on this.
155.
155 is what I'm coming up with.
161. 161 with the 6.
Okay, hold on.
Right?
my calculator says 161.
Okay. Okay.
So that's
Here's-
comforting.
Here's what's happening.
Even with lots of juice, that still can count.
Water.
The cannons go off, and
Tea.
for a moment, everything slows down. And you could see the fireballs saying Principal just spinning slowly past the camera. And as they hit the meteor, it looks like what you would imagine the dinosaurs saw when the meteors hit Earth. And the meteor itself starts to ripple with rings of fire, almost like it has its own tiny little atmosphere. And then a flash of bright white light. I need everyone to make a. How do you avoid?
What about those in the orb?
Well, you
in
are
the-
looking
in the
through.
dome?
You are looking through the TVs.
But
No, you're right. Okay, so
yeah,
that means
I won that.
Savvy, Savvy, Leon,
Crank.
Crank. What is Crank doing? Crank missed a turn. Crank.
Oh, Crank missed a turn. He's flying as a T-Rex.
Okay, you want to move him his fly distance? He's a flying T-Rex. I remember. You all need to roll, let's say, a Constitution saving throw. Yes!
2 in a row.
Holy! And a 14. Okay.
Wait,
William.
what's cranks?
Yeah, let's see Cranks. Let's
Yeah.
see Cranks. Let's
What
see
what
how
is
he
what
does.
what bonus does?
Let's just give him a +3. Hey, it's the dirty rollers. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you for the raid. Let's go. How are ya?
Yeah.
I watched 3/4 of your show, and it was awesome. And the art
You were
was awesome.
remarkably silent during that.
Yeah, well, I was like lurking, you know. I talked a little bit. I made some
just
jokes.
saying,
Lurk.
yeah.
They weren't all bangers, but one of them was funny, I think. Dirty Rollers,
Anyway,
we love you. Thanks. Yeah, what'd you roll?
A T-Rex has a constitution of +4, so I'm gonna go with
Okay.
that instead of a +3.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Roll 20 +4. Hey!
Holy.
let's
Crank!
go.
Let's go!
Let's go, Crank.
Oh, he's my baby boy.
My baby
Come on,
boy.
Baby dog.
Go.
Okay.
Go, baby boy.
Go fly the nest.
Okay, so you all succeed on this. You divert your eyes as this floating meteor, a small replica of one of the moons of Alira, ruptures. And as it does, this giant explosion rocks the entire realm. And when your sight comes back to you, you are going to see that the university, sorry, it's not a university, the community college has been destroyed. It has been
God, we
leveled.
fulfilled all of my fantasies. Look at that.
We
All
did
of them.
it.
But
We
wait,
did it.
there's more.
Oh,
Oh no!
Okay, I'm gonna move you to a new map.
Oh.
ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
This
All right.
university has a final
Oh.
form.
Okay.
I'm just impressed with like the 5 people that managed to live through that shit.
Oh,
Those
hold.
guys.
Hold. There's gonna be a little bit. Remember, it's all in slow motion, right?
Oh,
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm,
uh-huh.
mhm.
Of
And
course,
then
of course.
we got to
It's
put
the Snyder cut.
the ship on its right side. There we go. Okay, and now I got to move all the crew. Hold. The living crew. Just gonna move you guys like this. Put you here. Put the captain back. And I think Rosie Sid is in.
The bubble.
He's in the bubble.
He's in the bubble. I told him to get in the bubble.
You-
He better be
Yeah,
in
he
the
did
bubble.
get in the bubble.
Yeah, no, you
He did.
cussed at him. You're all mean about it. Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Well, he needed to be yelled at.
All right. So now, hey David. Yeah, thanks. That's awesome of you. Good. Now, here's what's happening. As the entire community college begins to implode on itself, you see the towers slowly falling. Suddenly, speed starts to catch back up, and you just see these plumes of fire and rubble and smoke begin to come up from the ground. And then you see chunks of the college start to float up into the air, 250 feet off the ground at different levels. You see that there are people currently hanging on to the sides of the pieces of earth and college. Some of them are scammering on these floating pieces. You see that the meteor is on fire, a huge chunk of it missing. And then Mercy, from your television station, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God it wasn't a wisdom.
This feels like a dramatic enough explosion that it turned day to night, just for the thematic element of it.
I agree.
Who turned the lights off?
Eddie,
You know what? Yeah, it is magic. So you know what? Nighttime.
Nighttime, daytime.
Yeah, it's nighttime now. I hope you're happy. So
Oh, That wasn't self-serving at all, guys. Promise.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. I just thought about that.
We got him. Oh, he said it. It's D&D.
He said it, so it
and
happened.
happens.
It's D&D.
It happens.
He D&D'd
Oh,
himself.
Damn it!
Oh, you got D&D'd.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, we're gonna make it. The night has been blotted out. We're gonna turn this way down. We're gonna turn it
The
low.
night has been blotted out, so now
No,
it's
the day has
setting
been
a
blotted out.
tone.
Yeah,
It's ooh.
there it is. So
Ooh. How convenient that the targets are lit up so perfectly in the darkness.
now,
It's beautiful.
It's like the glowing weak points in every Resident Evil game.
yeah,
It
yeah.
really is.
So,
Oh.
yeah, no more fun.
Oh.
So, as your ship balances itself out after launching the cannons, you see these floating things, and then Mercy, as you're scanning this entire scene, you are going to see that there is one person who is currently standing where the pottery was on the south tower. And you see he is looking up at the ship where the cannons just fired the missiles. And you recognize the person. And as almost like you're looking through a scope of a rifle, you see your dad. Valentine Montague is currently holding on to the chains that are keeping this platform together. And he is wielding a weapon, and he is going to scream up at the ship. Now, after they fire their cannons, it is your turn, Mercy. What do you do?
Mercy, watch out! He has a weapon.
Mercy takes a moment, takes a deep breath, and goes, next cannons target that tower.
Aye. And you'll see the Genasi are going to hip hip hooray and get to work on that.
And then she can't really do anything from up here unless something gets closer, so
Okay.
She's gonna stay where she's at, but she's also pulled out the gun and will hold her action if anything hostile gets close enough within range of the orb.
Okay.
She will shoot.
Okay.
It's on site.
Camille, from your invisible spot, where are you? You're over here. There you are.
He's invisible.
That's such a good question.
Yeah, there you are. I put you back. You're right here.
There I am.
Okay. So, you see these floating pieces below. What are you doing? Oh, also, you see that there are two people on these towers here, or on this walkway. You see that there's one here. This person here just yelled. So there are a couple people just scattered around trying to hang on to these floating pieces.
Can you give me those pings again? I didn't see some
Yeah.
of them.
So there's one here. And here.
Mhm.
And here. On the south side. There's a really big pink circle.
You see him?
Yeah.
You see him?
Cool.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
you
see
know
him
what?
now.
Thanks, guys. That's
Gotcha.
it's like a magic
Yeah, you-
erase.
Just let us know what you need, and we'll draw it for you.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear, how high up are these guys? Like on the wall?
250. They're on
They're
top
so
of the
fucking high.
They're on
So
top.
fucking high. And
High as a
They're
kite.
buzzing.
that's just so interesting. And the chain is the railing, right? Like it's a drop off behind the chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. That's so cool and good.
Do they get to save?
This is going.
No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
You cannot save in this
I'm
section.
gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at this guy right here.
Okay.
Like
Let's
so high. Like so high, bro.
let's Do the thing.
So fucking high.
Do the thing, Jolie.
These snozberries taste like strawberries.
20.
Wait.
A 20 will hit.
I'm gonna do 16 points of necrotic damage, and that
Oh, that's
one
good.
I'm gonna pull 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, so the thing about this is the railing is behind him, not in
Yeah.
front of him.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's
Yeah.
inconvenient for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to
So,
clarify,
that sucks for him. Yeah.
To clarify,
Oh,
there's
bro.
nothing in front of him, aka pulling him forward, wouldn't stop him from falling off.
no.
I,
His toes drag on the concrete, and then he's no longer being dragged because he's in thin air.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's almost like if he could have reacted to that, that would have been nice for him. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, he can't.
He
There's not
cannot.
really a save that one would make there that would stop him from this horrible fate.
Yeah.
So you mentioned he's dragging his toes along the ground. Is that like Camille towing him forward?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Ah.
Okay, that guy's dead,
What?
Camille. You pulled him off to his death. You pulled him off.
I pulled him off to death.
You jerked him right
You
off,
pulled him off. You pulled him off to death.
right off the edge.
Yeah, he's probably morphing
You're-
into
you
a
were-
pancakey.
His toes were dragging, and that got him right to the edge. Got him
Yeah,
so
yeah.
close to
And
the
then
edge.
you
Toes were curling
You were
even.
edging him
Yeah,
right towards.
It was an experience.
I have to take a wisdom saving throw.
Yes,
first of all, I just
dirty
wanted to
rollers.
say-
It was enthusiastic. The jerking was.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't do it any other way. What are you talking about?
No,
Yeah.
you don't half-ass this. You have to
No,
whole
not
ass.
at all. Yeah.
Unless you want a sad handy, then I guess if that's your thing.
But it isn't because I've known Camille for like 3 whole months at this point. She does not do sad handies.
Yeah, that's very true. The moment has well passed at this point, but I just wanted to say on the towing pun, my absolute goddamn favorite puns of defaults are the ones where he feels like he needs to explain it immediately after.
He never
Like-
does that.
Like no skipping a
isn't
beat.
even-
just-
Isn't even through the whole joke yet. It's happening.
It's scientifically proven that jokes get funnier the more you explain them. Scientifically, with
Wanna-
great rigor.
You should teach here.
Oh boy. You should teach
You should
here.
be
I
a
mean, not
professor.
now, obviously, but like in a few months. When...
It's gonna take a while to be
rebuilding.
built.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna shoot the other one, and I'm just gonna hope he's not like too sure-footed. Maybe he'll just kind of go ass over head over the railing.
We'll
Either
see.
way, get blasted. 25.
That hits.
He's already blasted.
Don't
He's
sound
fine,
so
remember?
sad.
Okay. Okay. So
8 points of force damage.
yeah, he takes his 8. And which way? Forward or back?
I can only do the pull once per turn, so I am pushing him.
Okay.
Trying to push him over the railing.
Okay, I'm gonna have him save. He is gonna take damage from this, and the dice say that he doesn't save. He tumbles over. But
Begone!
he took some blunt damage before he takes the fall
Oh
damage.
no!
Wait.
Oh, so
He's
sad.
like so high, and he just took some blood damage.
Oh, sick, sick.
Puff,
And
puff.
you know what?
Pass the death save.
To
Yeah.
top it off, I feel like we could all maybe use a drink after the
David.
conversation thus far. So I will have him make a wisdom saving throw, even though he's gonna die anyway.
Okay, he rolled a 7.
Okay, I just want us all to know that he's very scared on the way down.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is not the experience you want to have after that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
honestly.
He's like,
I
fly,
mean,
fly,
they
fly,
do say
fly.
that fear and pleasure are very close together. I mean,
Do we pre though? No. Okay. Anything else, Camille? You pulled 2 people off to their death.
you jerk 2 people off.
I need everyone to
Fair
stop
enough.
watching our stream and go watch that clip that
Enthusiastically.
Minnie just did.
It took him to
Everyone
the edge
just
and jerked
stop.
him off. Yeah.
The last thing that I like to say before the end of my turn is just that Lady Mistella reminded me of a Game Grumps reference, and all that went through my head was, I'm gonna pray, and that's it. That's all.
Thanks, Lady Mistella. Also, was this a sex joke or was this a war crime what you just did to these 2 people?
Both.
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 That's
We
the
did
great
a
thing.
war crime with a sex joke.
Yeah.
I don't remember our name being sex jokes or war
Or
crimes.
There's
And-
an and in there.
Listen,
you know, you might think that that means that either or is an option. It's not. It's always both. It's always both.
always both. Okay,
At
well,
points it does get tiresome because we'll like just be hanging out. Somebody will make a sex joke and we'll be like, "Fuck." We'll get up. We're tired. We're a little buzzed. We have to go commit a war crime now.
Immediately, though, every time. And that's really the dedication of this group. That is what you get with the crew of Big Education. You get commitment. You get-
you don't half-ass that at all. Okay,
Nah,
We don't have that.
not like that weak-ass community college bullshit.
well, yeah, that was a dynamite turn. I am very proud of that one, Camille. Good job.
Thanks.
Are you? If you're done, it is now your turn, Robin. Yeah, David. Sex jokes and war crimes, the new TTRPG system. If you make a sex joke, you must commit a crime.
I roll for sex jokes. I rolled a nat 1. Oh no.
Now you have to violate the Geneva Convention.
It's a checklist.
Okay, so Crank is going to fly forward and try and catch up with Savvy.
Oh,
Just be
okay.
Savvy's backup.
Nice.
Remember
Whoa,
he
I
could dash.
actually think I moved here. I think I was this close.
You did, but when I moved
Okay, so
maps,
I-
it put you back, so you can move closer.
I can move again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say because actually that moves. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm like 60 feet further from where I was.
Yeah, you can
so
move too.
Unfortunately, this is where I was at.
I'm gonna move the dead guy here then. He's below you, but he's dead.
Everyone's beneath me.
Yeah, yeah, but
And
not
then-
everyone's dead.
Dank flies up
said that?
and huh?
Nothing. Nothing. Go on.
So Crank will fly up and give you this stupid dog face in T-Rex form and just look excited to be here and is so excited to get going and like the college is still a while away, right? It's not super close yet.
The college?
I mean,
I
it's right here.
mean, 45 a week,
Like-
45 feet away.
So we are right next to it, so it's not abstracted like it was at the previous map. How far away it is on the map is how far away it actually
Yes.
is. Like that's how far it flew up.
Correct.
Okay. Well, there's nobody left for me to kill there.
I
okay.
mean, there's on this tower, lest you forget, there's Valentine, right here. In fact, oh, let me help, guys. There he is.
Oh, there
He's
he is.
there.
But I can't get there this turn.
Oh, unfortunately.
You can roar
My
at him,
life-
though.
My life is hard.
Oh, it sure is.
I just try so hard and I got so
Did I-
far.
how
but
did
in
I-
the end-
I don't know.
How did I roll it?
I don't know.
You just rolled force damage, I guess. You
Okay.
forced those circles into existence.
I did.
He's gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And he'll that's as far as he can move, but he'll kind of be blocked by that tower, so that
Yeah.
way there's nobody on the tower, right, that he can attack.
Nobody alive. There's a couple dead body parts.
He'll have a little snack. He'll
Okay.
have some trail mix.
Yeah. No, he eats. He
Yeah.
eats a body part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets distracted. I like it.
Yeah. He has a leg to chew on.
He does that tug of war thing dogs do. And he's just flopping the body around and then throws it.
Oh. Okay.
And that's so that's his turn. He goes on my turn.
Yeah.
And how far away am I from these guys?
You can measure.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at him.
Most condescending shit ever. You can measure.
You can
I
use
was-
your ruler.
I was in the middle
You
of
can-
measuring it.
I mean,
That-
oh
this
no,
is
use
the-
your fucking eyes, dimwit.
Okay. I know we.
Wow. I didn't say that, by the way.
You're gonna get it in the next recap. You're gonna. It's gonna be mean. It's gonna be
Your
worse.
last one was mean.
It's it's gonna be personal shit. It's gonna be shit that's not even in the
Unrelated.
stream. It's gonna be revealing information. I'm gonna dox you in the next in the next one.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna disadvantage shoot the crossbow.
Don't
at
dox
this
me.
son of a bitch.
Okay.
What's advantage? It's 15, not 24.
Which one are you shooting at?
This one
Okay,
on the wall.
that's gonna hit.
Get fucked.
Yeah, what a shot!
Yeah.
Holy. He's like, where the hell did that come from? Like,
Mercy's just gonna be like,
It
hit
comes.
him.
It comes out of the dome, and again, he's been doing this the entire time. It's just very casual, like kind of he rests it on his shoulder and just launches it.
yeah.
And it's just he just assumes he's hit with every single one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That would actually hit.
Now, on their turn, they're gonna do something back.
Are you sure about
Yeah.
I disagree.
Okay. Just wanted to make.
Okay. You are going to hear someone call out, and she's gonna say, "To you up there, who's attacking the college? It is my community college. We mean you no harm. What are you doing? We surrender." And why are you laughing? What is?
And can you point to the one who's talking?
Yeah.
Lady
So,
Gigi.
Lady Gigi.
Gigi.
Lady Gigi is in the center, and she is currently holding on to this tower for dear life. You can see she's a half elf. The horns are ornate like a tiara. And she has beautiful red, orange, and white hair. And she's crying and screaming up at you to relent. The other NPCs are waiting. So their turn is held again.
Can we respond?
You can respond, yes.
I poke my face out the dome and I go, no!
Okay, and your 6 seconds are up. Okay, now, at the end of the round, you are going to see that these pieces are going to start to move. The orb moves this way.
Oh no.
This
Oh, no.
moves this way.
No.
This
Hey.
moves this way. This moves this way. This
Oh. Ah!
I'm going to delete. This moves this way.
Where did Dink go? I think he's right there.
No, Dank's on top of it. So he moves.
Oh, is he on the tower? Oh, he moves with it?
Yeah, he's moving with it.
But he's floating in the air.
Okay.
He's got fly speed.
He'll stay back then.
Hell yeah.
This is going to move this way. This tower is going to move. Actually, it's going to bump into the ship. And then this is going to move this way. Okay. All right. Now, with these guys closer, what's the distance here? Let's
Why
see.
don't you measure it, you dumb bitch?
Oh shit.
It's 25 feet. Yeah. so, that
Shit.
he's gonna jump on the ship, and I'm just gonna make it happen.
Oh, I shoot him.
Um,
I was holding my action.
Are you?
I was holding my action.
Okay, go ahead. You could shoot the guy.
With all the cannons.
No, he jumped on
no.
top of the cannon flap.
Just kidding.
No, just with my gun.
You cast gun on him.
I cast
A
gun
20
on him.
hits.
It's a 20.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 4 piercing.
And then he gets knocked back.
It's a wing shot. You clip his wing.
He
Okay.
has wings.
No, I was kidding. So,
I was like, that's cool.
this guy's gonna move up to here. All right. I
Ooh.
think.
I was almost not okay there.
Amazing.
I almost had a medical emergency.
Amazing.
Default, if there's one thing that I know about you, it's that you're always very fine.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's do this. I think this will make it easier to look at the map.
I
With-
don't like it.
Oh man.
You don't like it?
I like the destruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except now it's on top of everything, and now
It's
I'm
like,
more
you know,
confused.
it kind of takes away part of like the accomplishment. Like she's weeping about her destroyed community
Yeah.
college. I want to see the community college that we just destroyed.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so top of the round, the pieces have shifted. That meteor is moving closer and closer towards the ship, and so is Valentine. And now, Savvy, it is your turn.
Yup. Sure is. So, if I put myself right about here, conveniently then,
Default stop.
so I'm gonna move Savvy to here, and as Lady Gigi is offering her pleas, I think that what's going to happen is beneath her, there is going to erupt a pool
Oh,
of these black blooms that will begin to disperse, almost like these eldritch orange and green and purple spores. In so doing, I'm gonna cast confusion on her. I'm
oh.
doing that with my with specifically the dreadful word invocation. So I don't need a spell slot to cast that.
Okay.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, everybody
Not
who's
be
just tuning
affected.
in. Wisdom saving throw means we all take a drink. So please do the thing and take a drink.
And the save on that, yeah, it's 15.
She rolled a 17.
Well,
She's not
then
confused.
nothing happened.
She's the head mistress of this community college.
Oh, I'll be honest. I just
nothing.
wanted to not do a turn where I was just like, I move and do nothing.
Yeah.
Because all the action is happening on the other side of the map, and I know that it's happening on the other side of the map, so she's kind of like a pit stop. Anyway, I use my
He's
bonus
like,
action to use.
To the there.
I want to go to there. I want to go to there. Oops, that's not how I measure.
Okay.
But look at that. I'm about right anyways. I
Okay.
use my host passage to move me a little bit closer.
Deal. So,
Just a little bit closer.
as you inch closer, you could see the fear in her eyes as she says, "Who-"
No, because there's a giant pillar and shit between us.
Okay, you're right. It's a giant, beautiful pillar that was once the center of the atrium of this place, you know.
Yep.
Keyword.
Must have been nice. Must have been nice.
Mercy, it is the crew's turn. They look to you for direction.
Shit. Well, that one piece with the one guy on it is kind of in the way of the tower that I wanted them to shoot in the first place. So I guess they can shoot that one.
They're shooting the tower that's bumping into the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It can't bump into the ship if it's in pieces.
Or it can bump into the ship smaller. That made sense to me. What I was trying to say is, you know, things can happen.
Maybe one will go awry and hit my father. What?
Oh, okay. So let's just do this.
I also assume that the ship is still moving because we're circling the campus. So I'd assume we'd move a little bit.
Which way?
I'd probably say because
Forward?
we're going down. We're moving forward, but I'd probably say tell them to give us a little bit more room away from the moon that is
Yeah.
on fire.
Fire.
Okay. So I can't make this map any bigger. And the ship is huge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put you on the edge of the map like this.
Okay.
Would you say we're on the edge of glory?
Glory.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We just got to put on a strong face or a face that doesn't show emotions. A poker
What
face.
would you? Oh, poker face.
Yeah.
There it
Yeah.
is.
All right.
We're back to God.
Okay, and then they're going to reload the cannons on this turn. So now that they've reloaded the cannons on this... Hold on. We're not firing yet. You're reloading. Holy shit. We're
I know.
reloading.
I just enjoy rolling all the time.
Damn. That scared me because I thought I was wrong. It is now your turn, Mercy. It is now your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Sleepy. You're right.
Okay, so just for no, that's a concentration spell. I won't be able to do that because I've enlarged the ship, so never mind. Is it a Why does my character take it is, yes, never mind. Is 20 feet? Yeah? Yeah. Where's my ruler? Because I can... Bitch. That's way too far. I will hold my action again.
Okay.
To yeet a firebolt at anyone who comes within... an enemy who comes within 120 feet.
Okay. What about the guy that's
is-
currently within 30 feet?
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that guy. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Oh, I
Never
mean, if
mind.
you want. You don't have to, but I get it.
I completely forgot he was there. I was hoping he got knocked off when we returned to the ship.
No. Only Camille knocks people off.
Jerks them off.
No,
Yeah.
I pull them off.
You pull them off. A 9 misses. He ducks under your bullet, Matrix style. No, you just
And
miss.
falls off.
Yeah, he leans back. All right.
Oh, well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, that'll be her turn then.
Okay. The Genasi are going to reload the cannons and they're going to move the ship. Camille, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really just I see Lady Gigi.
See, I was trying to find Gaff in the picture. I couldn't find it.
You do not see Gaff.
Because I shot him with an arrow a couple of times.
Yeah, you hit him with the 7.
I
If only he had his
That's how
shield.
shit he is. the little. the-
I love that meme. That's that. Yes, that's exactly right.
God, this map is so big.
I agree. I'm like, even if I dash, I can't make it there.
How big is it?
It's,
It's 100 by 100.
I'll just dash.
that sounded so defeated.
Yeah, I'm not used to having to dash with the fly spell. That's a wildly large
I know,
map.
right? Right?
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. You dash and you fly.
What's even worse is fucking watch. That platform is gonna move like another 60 feet. It's just gonna be like taunting us.
Oh no.
All right, Rob,
Oh,
your
no,
turn.
it,
No,
yep.
no, no.
I'm hoping it's like 30 feet, and because that's it seemed like it was last turn was like 30 feet, but I might have been wrong. I only eyed it. I didn't measure it.
No, I did it.
Crank is gonna doggy paddle through the air over to this platform,
That's adorable.
and it's gonna be wagging its tail, and its tongue is lapping out. It's just so excited.
You just
And
see a
then-
guy screaming, "Ah!" This is-
And then he does that play thing that dogs do, where like they throw their head around and then they hit you with their paw. He's gonna do that against this guy. So he gets a multi-attack, 2 attacks, 1 bite, and 1 with the tail. They
Okay.
both have a plus 10 to hit. I don't want to know how much HP he has. I wanna roll dice and see big numbers.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
uh,
wait. He held his action, and you're within distance, so he is going to
You
cast.
triggered my trap card.
You triggered it.
no.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Monk's like, I finally get to do something.
He
And it's not dying.
is going.
Sorry, I love you.
that was valid.
Oh man, I should. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna do it, and then you tell me if I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna
Do
be.
it.
He's gonna say, "Down, boy, down," and he is
Uh-huh.
gonna cast suggestion on your T-Rex dog,
Oh.
and you need to make a wisdom save. Will that work on your T-Rex dog?
I fucking like this.
Yeah, well,
Okay, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I fucking like this.
oh no!
Okay, Crank
I'm
Dankum
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
on Crank.
I have an inspiration.
Okay,
You're using it on the giant dog. I love that. That's so
As
on
well you
brand.
should. Aw.
he
Aw.
fails again.
Oh no!
No.
It wanted to be a 17 so bad.
It
Okay.
really did.
Did.
As the
Decided to
guy
tell a
screams,
story.
he's gonna point up a shaky hand and he's gonna go, "Down, boy!" And Crank is going to go, and then he is going to begin to float down to the earth.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any movement left.
Yeah, it's not his turn. He has to
Okay,
do it
well he
at
will on
his
his next turn.
Yeah. So does that with
Well, I guess
Would-
backing up, what was his specific trigger?
Well,
Was
that's
his trigger when somebody enters melee range, or when somebody entered his range of effect?
range
Because
of
if
effect.
it did, he could have potentially, have been moving down a lot sooner than that.
so enter range of effect command? I mean, just to throw this out here, I'm still okay with the spell, but he was in his range of effect at the start of his spell, so he technically never entered the range of effect because he only moved 50 feet this turn. So and it has a
Suggestion's
range
30
of
feet.
It has a range of 60 feet for command.
Are you 100% sure on suggestion?
It's command, not suggestion.
Oh, I thought he used suggestion.
No, it was suggestion. It's 30
Oh.
feet.
Suggestion. Oh, I thought you said command, because you gave the single word for down boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting those two mixed up. You suggest a course of activity. Okay, so instead of down boy, he's gonna say get down. Like get on the ground. Like
Get on the floor.
yeah, he uses a sentence, but basically he's telling him to fly away.
Sit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to get on the floor is a suggestion. Got it. So I do that on my next turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I still have 10 feet of movement because I only used 50 feet. Or I guess because it says creature. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. Okay, so it's going to use 10 feet of movement to land on the floor, on the ground, right next to him.
The ground, like the earth ground.
The suggestion was get on the ground. I just throwing it out there. I clarified what the suggestion was.
Yeah,
like 3
but
or 4
Dank didn't
times.
clarify. Dank the dog is gonna touch earth, touch grass, touch treetops.
But was that a suggestion though?
No, but that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Okay.
So he.
Okay.
Oh, I moved the map. He'll fly. He'll begin to fly down to the ground.
Okay. And how high are we up off the ground? You said like 200 and something feet.
250.
150, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
250.
It kind of
So
sounds like a
then-
yin yang.
So then would he use his dash action this turn to fly 60 feet down, or I guess 70 feet down? So yeah, he'll use, because he has 60 feet fly and he has 10 feet more movement left, so he'll move 70 feet down.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and now it's your turn, Robin.
Oh, okay. So then, do I have visual on this guy?
You
who's
do.
Standing here?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
currently reaching up to grab the chains. He's standing on the flap that covers the cannons. He got shot at, but missed. He is bleeding. But yeah, you have eyes on him.
Okay, I am going to shoot him with. Actually, I can't do spells out of my dome, so I'm gonna light crossbow him.
A 15 hits.
Yay!
I poke my face out of the dome and I say, "Get fucked!" Shoot.
Okay, 7 piercing. Ow. That's all he says. All right. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Okay. So if that's your turn. Okay. Lady Gigi is going to move towards you. Camille, are you still invisible?
Yeah.
She doesn't move towards you. She does not do that. She's going to continue to hold on. That guy suggested. There's not a lot of guys left. This guy. Oh, here we go. This guy's going to move to here.
Interesting.
All right. Now. So he holds a turn. He holds a turn. She doesn't do anything. And he will hold a turn. Okay. At the end of the round, again, the floating pieces of the community college start to move. And this one is going to move up. This one will move this way. 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 And this one will move this way. And the ball will move this way. Okay. Now, as it moves this way, actually, never mind. I'll wait. You are all floating, watching this all happen. It is now your turn, Savvy, the top of the round.
Yeah, it is. So help me understand. This tower right here, we blew up the top of it. So,
Mhm.
like, what's floating right now?
It's
And
just
could you remind me of
yeah.
the direction that this one was going? Was it this way?
yes, it is. Well, it's more going left or straight west from where it was. And there's broken statues up there. There's broken braziers, but for the most part, it's flat. Because most of the things have fallen off of it.
So are those arrows accurate then?
Yeah, and I will say they're not moving in a scientific way. They're moving in different directions every round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's totally what Savvy is concerned about, is the scientific direction of the rocks.
Yeah, they might move a
Yep.
different direction next turn.
Yep. I mean, it sounds like they're just determined by like a D6 or some shit. So like, I don't really care. I just see somebody that's close enough that they're within striking range. Now, I refreshed myself on a rule for this turn then, and I learned something that I'm going to share with the class. That if you have more than one speed, such as a walking speed and a fly speed, you can switch back and forth between those speeds. But if you do, you subtract the speed that you've already moved from the new speed. Which means that, unfortunately, if you're trying to do something like walk and fly, that you would subtract, like, let's say you were hypothetically trying to move 30 feet from flying, you would subtract that from your walking speed, but that leaves you with not any remaining speed to walk because you subtract it from your walking speed. I can't fly and then walk afterward is where I'm really trying to go with this, and that's a bummer.
Okay, what if I not that wasn't very detailed. Rule of cool, you fly up to her and you land a few steps. You can walk.
Nope. We're not going to bend the rules for this.
We play by the book.
Okay.
We play by the fucking book because
Whose
you
book?
don't want me to. My book.
Okay.
You want to see what my book does? It's really fucking cool. So.
Okay, I'm ready.
How high relative is Lady Gigi to Savvy right now? Is Lady Gigi above? Below?
Below. She is below you. Metaphorically.
Like how much?
Near or far?
Also, I mean,
She's
wherever she is.
Yeah, she's about 30 feet below you. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna fly right over top of her. And then I'm gonna cast Shadow of Moil on myself. Shadow of Moil is a concentration spell. So that is gonna break my concentration on fly, and I'm gonna fall 30 feet. I'm gonna do this in an effort to try to attack her as I fall. Now, because it's dark outside, like mad crazy. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to. What? I take that back. I don't need to fall. I can just use Host Passage. So basically, I'm gonna go over, and then, yeah, because I still break the concentration regardless. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fly over, cast Shadow of Moil, bonus action break to use Host Passage, and I'm gonna imagine this as Savvy flying overhead and then seeing this woman who is shrieking for us to desist, to cease and desist, to stop what we're doing and save the college. And I decide that that's the next person that I want to take down.
Yeah.
So, as I break my concentration and cast Shadow of Moil, this dark shadow begins to envelop Savvy, and as she begins to fall, she's going to wink out of existence and reappear right next to Lei Gigi with the carried momentum of her downward strike, and I'm going to try to hit her.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going to go about like that.
Wow, that was
it's gonna
good.
Go about like that.
That sounded real.
Hikaru, that was really cute.
Yeah, do it again.
Hang on.
I know, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We got lightning in
let's
a
see
bottle with
here.
that first one.
I know.
What is that? Well, look at that roll. That first roll was garbage and a half.
A 2,
So the
3, or
second
4.
roll will be a 28 to hit.
Hey yo.
Okay.
Natural 20.
You
A
come
28 to hit.
You come down on top of her, and she tries to roll out of the way. You swing with your longsword and miss, but your second swing not only makes purchase, but makes perfect purchase. What happens next?
So that's gonna be 14 slashing, 7 force. I don't have the crit spot to spend on that, so that's gonna be where we're at with it, I think.
Okay.
Though, did I do that right? Yes. Okay, we're good.
Okay. As she falls down to the ground, crying at the sight, she's going to point to And she's going to say, no, this can't be. The prophecy said that it belongs to us through the power that I have from the meteor. She's going to point her hand, and you're going to see these black fire tendrils kind of come off of her hand, and I need you to make a dex save.
Yeah. So let's do.
Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration.
Okay.
I don't like that.
A 17 is way better. Okay.
Good inspiration.
Okay.
There we go.
Got it.
I like that.
Okay, so it is going to be half of this.
Just know I'm not gonna like it. I just feel it.
So 8. No, 9 points of fire damage. As she rebukes you from the ground. You save. Okay. Okay. Now, anything else?
Yeah, so because hold on. Actually, I don't think this qualifies. No, never mind. I take it back. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. Mercy, before your move, what command do you have for the ship?
Shoot the moon.
Point blank, shooting
Shoot
the
the
moon.
moon.
Yes,
Shoot
the moon. Okay.
What was it that? Is that a Frank Sinatra song? I feel like that's a.
Fire to the moon. No?
I was gonna go with shoot the fucking moon.
Ooh, do that again. That was great.
No.
You had the shaking on your head going. Go ahead, Mercy. Shoot the moon.
Huh?
I sure am
Fly
trying.
me to.
The character sheet for the ship decided to cause problems on purpose.
That's rough, buddy.
Let me shoot the moon.
My girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough.
It kind of recontextualizes shoot the moon a little bit.
Nah.
If your girlfriend's the moon.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ex-girlfriend.
See? This is
Oh.
gambling right here. This is what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, what?
Okay. Go ahead and roll one of those to hit.
Plus D4.
Okay, so 35 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Again, when you shoot at the moon, the meteor, it is going to crumble into more or shatter into more pieces. And that white explosion happens again. I need you all on the ship to make a dexterity saving throw as the wave of force completely rocks the ship to where it is now parallel to the earth below you. And for sake of not falling off this thing, I need your dex saves. I will roll for the Genasi, and I will roll.
Saving throws.
Okay. Yeah, Hero's Feast, if you have it or need it.
See if dice are gonna tell a story. 15. You know
15.
what?
Nice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think 15's good.
Okay. So you're gonna see Tyler Durder go flying out of the orb of the tiny hut, hitting the chains on the other side, and falling through.
I have a reaction.
Okay.
I cast Featherfall.
Okay. He falls feather-like to the earth below. He does take some damage hitting the chains, but
Well,
then he starts. Yeah.
She would cast Featherfall the moment they start to fall, so that would be before they hit the chains.
This is
Yeah,
true.
so he can grab the chains.
Okay.
And they only fall 60 feet this round, so they don't fall all the way to the ground this round.
Okay.
Just in case we can like swoop them up or something. I don't know if we can.
Yeah. This guy is going to face plant against your hut. And there he stays.
Oh, we gotta stab him through the hut. We gotta...
Yeah. There's a hut right there.
Please tell me it's my turn. I
He
have
just-
such
he
a
just-
good idea.
He just face palmed into the
Okay.
into the hut.
All right.
You can't a pizza this hut.
Mercy, you see that the ship has taken damage from the explosion. You see smoke coming up from down below, and you can hear the lizard folk are like, bruh, it's your turn.
Bruh. Okay.
I turn to Mercy and I go, Mercy, wrap your rope of climbing around his neck and hang from it. Because the dome's sideways, right?
Yeah, the whole ship is now sideways.
Yeah, so you're hanging on. You could just hang from him through the dome.
Like
I'm
you can choke him.
Not
You can.
gonna do that.
Oh, okay, well, can I borrow your rope on my turn?
I mean, it's out already. I had already had it out for stability reasons anyway.
Can I compromise the stability and do it for that thing?
Sure, I have another one.
Thanks.
I'm going to hold my action. And when that meteorite gets within 30 feet, because it keeps getting closer to us regardless of what we do.
Aye, it does.
Once it gets within range, I'm going to cast Reduce on it.
Oh, that's clever.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make it smaller.
Got it. Okay. Rosesid is going to stab that guy right through the wall, just like you said, member of the crew. And he is going to hit. And you see the blood from the short sword stab start to kind of pool over the orb. But then there's like two other Genasi in there. They're going to do the same thing. And this guy is like a dragonfly or a butterfly on a windshield, making that squeaky sound, is going to slide off and fall off the ship. Then they're going to call out.
Just do magic windshield wipers.
Yeah. Then they're going to call out and they're going to say, "Hey, Mercy, the ship won't upright itself. It's flat." As obviously you're hanging on to the ship. And now, Camille, it's your turn.
As a free action, Mercy will just yell, "We need to balance it back out. We need to go up."
Aye. Okay. All right. Camille.
So that'll be the command to get the ship.
Yeah, I gotcha. Camille, there is a giant floating piece of university or community college that is bumping into you.
Yeah, just another Wednesday. Anyway, there's a mean man yelling at my dog.
Dear. Yell.
I think if I do that, then we've got right there. That looks perfect to me. Eldritch Blast time.
Okay, who are you Eldritch blasting now?
The guy isn't that the
His
one
name
that
is Dog.
isn't that the one that
This
that
guy way
cast
over here?
magic at the dog? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, he did.
Yeah, that's the one. I think he'll be touching the ground before Crank will.
Wow. Wow. Unless Crank catches him and helps him.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna eat him.
A 20,
That
26s
was
will
not
hit.
part of his command.
That's true.
Ooh, only 10 necrotic damage, but go ahead and get pushed 10 feet back.
Wait, 10 feet back or 10 feet forward?
There's a railing on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll push. Actually, I want to see him fall. I want to pull him forward.
Okay, so that's not really a railing per se. They're more like bollards or ballards, like
Falls over it.
like he falls over it and he goes hurtling down to the earth where the
Oh,
grass
cool.
and the trees are.
Yeah, perfect.
He's touching grass.
He's gonna
Just
touch.
like Mama said.
Touching grass.
He's
yeah.
touching grass,
He-
just like
he
his
does fall
own.
500 feet per round, so he dies right away. And if he's dead, can he concentrate on a suggestion spell?
I believe that there's actually an exception in the rules. Oh, wait.
He also
I'm sorry.
technically took
No,
damage.
I've been told. I've been informed. No, he may not.
So, so do I get my dog back?
You get your dog back. Yeah, your dog.
Can I pet that dog?
He sheds it. He
Can I
he
pet
shakes his
dog?
jowls.
Yeah, pet that dog.
Okay, all right.
Let me see if it matters. Hang on. It doesn't. I kind of actually wish I pushed him so I could pull Lady Gigi, but I guess I'll just be shooting Lady Gigi.
Aw. Okay.
I mean, you can push her too. Like, just push her right into the wall.
Just, right to the
Do
wall,
that.
just as an insult. Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably will.
Just like kind of choke slam her right against the wall. I mean, it's kind of.
Right.
Oh. That's
I don't have
nice.
anything fancy to
It-
pump into that though. It's just a D10. It's
It
not.
That's
is
nice,
a choke
though.
slam
That's-
into the wall.
That's
It's,
nice.
Funny. Just
That's a
saying.
beautiful nat 20.
That is.
Yeah.
Can't ignore the D6. That should not be there. That is It didn't. Oh wait, no, that was the other D10. My bad. Actually, yeah. So 16 points of force damage. And actually, as I shoot the phantasmal hand at her, it'll just grab one of her horns and just kind of slam her face into the wall. real
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
That's what she says. Yes.
She is going to.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, she is bloodied as she slams her face into the wall.
I hate to see it.
You see it bust her lip, her horns break. They're ornamental, but still, she had them 3D printed. And then she's going to fall to the
Darn it.
ground. And she's going to say,
Oh man.
please, you don't understand.
Just rebuilt.
I am trying to save the college. I'm not your enemy, as she starts to spit blood up, and you see the life starting to leave her. Anything else, Camille?
No.
Okay.
Robin will poke his face at the dome. We have been so clear. Our job is to destroy the college.
You can't hear her. She whispered
How-
that.
I mean, like, it's very obvious, right? Like,
You are 360 feet away. I measured.
what? Why? I don't get the argument. Like, I'm trying to save the college. Whoop-de-doo. Look at what we did. We don't care.
Trying to save the college, the one that you started blowing up with cannons. Like, okay.
I think you missed that course in English 101 called Knowing Your Audience.
She spits blood through her nose holes. What's English? Okay.
Robin.
It's actually your turn, Robin. By the way.
That's my turn.
Oh.
I just lay into this bitch for an hour. I guess 6 seconds. I fly and I attack Valentine. He's floating in the air.
Okay.
Is he actually floating in the air, or I thought
No, he's over here.
he moved with the? Who's this guy then?
Who's what guy? There's no guy there.
Oh, am I the only one who sees a guy there?
I see the guy.
That's the guy falling, isn't he?
Oh, wait. I see a guy there, too.
No, the guy falling is. the guy
But he's
falling's over
not
here.
there.
Yeah, that's Mercy's dad.
Yeah, he's over here.
Okay, but we do see 2 of them though, so I'm not crazy.
I
I see.
only
I
see the
actually
one of them
only
that's over
see
here.
one.
One.
He wasn't
I-
moved.
I see
Monk.
one here.
Hey, Monk, I got him. I got him. Do you see him? There you go.
Uh,
Follow the swirl.
yeah, wait. But that's not where he is right now. He's over
But
here.
I beg to differ.
Is
That's
he on-
exactly where he is.
The
Wait,
wrong
I'm gonna
layer?
refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
Well, I mean, if we all see him, he's maybe his token got duplicated.
Maybe.
But I don't see him on the tower.
Well, I think it sounds like 4 versus 1. I attack.
No, he's not there. He's over here. Yeah.
It's an illusion, Michael.
Okay, so I see him on the fly on the wall map, but not on my map, which is weird.
I don't really give a shit about map layers.
Yeah.
I give a shit about what I see. Where
You know, that's a fair
and
point.
I don't know if just to help you, I'm kind of guiding your vision, perhaps, with an ongoing sort of piece of art. Now, I like to call this the abstract calling of attention.
Okay.
There it is. This little guy hanging out for you. Do you see him yet?
No.
Do you notice where he is?
No.
Oh, I'll keep going then.
Okay.
Default, proceed. Attack. I mean, you see him at least, default.
Yeah. So
It should be worth noting, this does not give him cover.
He's right here. He's right here.
So that's a move and a dash for Crank.
Okay.
And then for I fucked up my tab real quick. Sorry, let me fix it. Okay. So I don't have a lot I can do. So and the guy that I was gonna hang from in a
Holy
shit.
shit.
There it is.
That took a while to load.
Wait, was it not drawing as I was drawing? I had to release the line?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, my joke would have been a lot funnier if you had seen it as I was drawing there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're just sitting here waiting to see something, and you're talking. And we're like,
So wait.
So
Sure
that same hot pink color, there's a very similar color on his token, and so I thought you just drew like a little dot, and I was like, that's pretty good. So that was what I was laughing at. I'm like, I get it.
Oh, you guys are laughing at two different jokes.
We're pretty funny like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then in that case, let
You might
me.
just want to remake Valentine token.
Yeah, I can put him back on the map.
And we're still sideways, right? So we're like hanging from the grate that we're on.
Yes, you are hanging on the grate.
Okay, this is not a great situation.
But it is.
Not.
Ha ha ha. Well, because I can't see anyone, because we're turned away from the moon, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
correct.
Because I can't see anyone, I can't do anything. I'm gonna hold my action to shoot my crossbow the moment I can see a hostile creature.
Deal.
And I go, Mercy, this is a bad situation. We could die here, but I just want to let you know that I've really enjoyed hanging out with you. And I point to my hand holding onto the grate. It's been a good time. Do you get it? I want you to know that was sincere, but also a pun. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. What is going to happen on their turn? A couple things. One, this creature here that is currently standing on this walkway is going to leap over to here and stand on the same platform as Valentine, Mercy's dad. Valentine is going to throw what looks to be a hammer, and he is going to throw it at the meteor. And as he throws it at the meteor, he rolled a nat 20. He is going to...
At least we already have Featherfall on us, guys.
He is going to destroy the meteor. And it is going to blast the ship away from it. So the ship goes flying again. And I need you on the ship to make a dexterity saving throw. Or be flung off the ship. The Janussi rolled a nat 20. And Tyler rolled a 7. He's already got Featherfall, so he's going to fall slowly.
Wait, I got advantage.
Okay.
Let me try again.
I'm also gonna use the. You know what? I'm just gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Seems important.
Okay. So,
Question for you. You said
Would
that.
this qualify?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
use,
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I also have a inspiration from
For me. Yeah.
Robin.
okay.
Use it.
Well, before you do,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the hut gone?
No, the hut's still there.
So, curiosity strikes me. Would this be like a magical effect rather than a spell?
It is a
No,
magical
no,
effect.
I thought it was the force.
Like
of
it's
the
force
Well-
damage from the
damage
explosion.
hitting the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah. But it sounds like it's a magical effect and not a spell, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. So
So-
we can't get thrown out.
you wouldn't be affected by the thing that's trying to jettison you out of it because the force wouldn't affect you.
What about the fact that it's attached to the ship and the ship just lunged forward? The force of the ship
I mean-
moving forward.
I mean, if you're thinking about the tiny hut as a refuge within it, that's kind of like the idea of what happens when you're flying down the highway in a car going 90 miles an hour and you toss a ball in your hand. Does the ball go flying 90 feet through, like 90 miles an hour to the back of your windshield? No, it moves with the force of the car.
That's
That
that's
makes sense.
I like that argument.
okay.
that
Let me
does make
clarify
sense.
that. Let me ask this clarifying question. You can't walk on all the walls of the tiny hut, correct? Only the bottom of the tiny hut.
Right.
It doesn't really specify anything to be transparent, just for the sake
Okay.
of argument. No.
Okay,
It
because
just
that's
says
the way
that
I see
you
it.
can choose
Reasonable-
to freely
it's-
move through it.
Right.
It does say you can move through it freely, which means we also can choose not to, maybe?
It just says this. So this is the exact wording: spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. Now,
Okay.
I use this because, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's a spell or an effect. I mean, it doesn't matter even if it's an attack. I mean, the reality is objects, creatures, spells, effects like spells, of which this has been explicitly to be defined as that, don't penetrate the hut. Now, it can jettison the ship just fine, but I would argue that there's a conservation of momentum sufficient that they would not be flung out of the dome and therefore off the ship if they're within the dome. If they're outside of the dome, that's fair game. I don't really give a shit.
Okay.
But I would argue that the space inside the dome is considered null and void.
Okay. Here's what I'll decide. What I'll rule is that you guys aren't gonna fly out of the dome, but the ship is going to crash land. From
That makes sense.
this damage.
That makes sense.
well- How much damage did it do? This ship still has a lot of damage. Has a lot of HP left.
It does, but it is being pushed to the ground from the meteor
All the way to the ground?
towards the ground. It is crashing. We'll say that, and you guys
Uh,
can see that it's crashing through the TV screens.
Well, I just need some specifics from you, like how far we've been pushed, how much damage did we take? You know, those types of questions, just to get a so I
Okay.
can visualize it.
Okay. Well, then let me pull it up.
No, don't look at our health before you tell us the damage.
No, not yours. The ship's.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Because the ship has like
No, no.
300 damage
No,
left, like HP.
Don't look at that. That's what I was saying. Don't look at the ship's health before you tell us the damage. You tell us
Okay.
the damage, and I'll tell you whether our ship's okay or not.
Okay, fair. It did 75 force damage to the ship.
Oh, we're so fine. We're not even halfway through our HP.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce off the ground very much like a beach ball, because it has
Wait,
floating
we're-
magic. But it's
we're
not hitting the
200
ground yet. It's not hitting
We're
the ground yet.
240 feet up.
Right.
How
It's,
far do we get pushed?
you get pushed 100 feet.
Okay.
Now, with the orb being destroyed, I'm gonna put a big old red X on this. You're going to see that this these rays of light are going to start to careen outside of the orb, and it is going to crash land into the earth below. All of the towers are also going to fall. And as they all are falling,
What a good move.
they are going to just, with a huge plume of smoke and soot, it is ground zero, as they all fall out of the air. So, with that, Savvy, you're still able to fly.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so I need you to make a dexterity save.
No, I won't. I just want to know how Lady Gigi is reacting to this, because I'm gonna hold all decisions until I hear how she's reacting.
Okay, I'll tell you. She is screaming like she's on a roller coaster, but not one that she likes. She's afraid of roller coasters. She is screaming. And
so she was also at the end of your last description for her. She was prone on the ground, so she got choke slammed and then fell to the ground.
yeah, yeah.
I think that Savvy is going to kneel down, or at least try to, right, as they're falling together. And she's going to say, "It's okay. The end is near. You failed, and that's all right." Now, I would imagine that's about all the time I have before we slam into the ground.
Okay.
Is that about accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I'll use host preservation. I'm gonna have the cocoon spring up around her right as they're about to slam into the fucking ground.
Okay. Just you, right? You cocoon yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not saving her.
Okay.
Do you know who you're talking to?
All right. So, with that, we are going to take a break. That's what we're going to do. For those of you who have been hanging out with us, Dirty Rollers, thank you for the raid. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Players, thanks for coming back another week as things are heating up. We are going to take a break, but the show goes on as Soren is going to answer all of your D&D questions, and she is going to entertain you during the halftime show. So, players, take a 15, and Soren, do your thing. Guys, good first half. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody, stay tuned. We'll BRB.
All right, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host Soren. As you know, this is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us. So today we will be doing a more relaxed chatting and Q&A halftime show. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and send them my way using your channel points. Please keep in mind that if I do not feel comfortable answering your question, or if I don't get to it before we run out of time, your channel points will be refunded. But before we get into our Q&A, we'd like to give a shout out to some of the very talented artists and meme makers in our community. As you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern courtesy of Puckwudgie, Soft Brambles, and Lunabear09. You will also notice the many legendary memes created by our amazing viewers like Aiko, Boop the Raccoon, and Mr. Mini Mopsy. If you are an artist and you create fan art or a legendary meme, we would love to see it. If you visit our gaming-related Discord, you may post your artwork in the Community Art channel, and your top-tier memes in the Memes Are Us channel. For those not using Discord, you can share your artwork by tagging us on Twitter and TikTok. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred but not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in a future episode of Gaming Related. Alright, so on to those questions. So at the start of this season, we answered some D&D questions with our expert knowledge, of course, and following that, we got to know the lovely members of our cast and crew. And for our current series, the Fireweed Inn Tavern is brought to life. But this week, we're doing a more relaxed Q&A. Don't forget to tune in next week to visit with Freya and Tibbs as they make a drink inspired by our amazing NPC that was chosen last week. So let's get to these questions. Now you guys sent quite a few. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. Looks like my headphones are about to die. Give me 1 second. Perfect. All right. First up is from our very own Leon Lilion. How would you pitch gaming related to your friends and family? Okay. This is a great question, and I'm gonna try my very best. Let's see. All right. All right. I gotta have myself up. You can do this. You can do this. All right. Do you like Dungeons and Dragons, shenanigans, and puns? Well, gaming related is just the show for you. We've got Fire Genasi, flying ships of mass destruction, the Fireweed Inn and Tavern show, magic like you've never seen it before, and a mega mind wannabe that can't wield a sword for the life of him. Join our tenacious crew, sex jokes, and war crimes as they continue their adventure in the final pages. Tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the show. We'd love to see you there. That's my pitch. There's my pitch. All right. Next question is from Yanie. How many hamsters can you have before you need to start worrying about them overthrowing you and taking the kitchen for themselves? That's a tough question, Yanie. You know what, Yanie? I honestly think it would take just one hamster. You know, I saw Default say that earlier, and I'm like, you know what? That's accurate. That's totally accurate. Just one hamster, Yanie. I'm not going to elaborate on that one. Just one. Damn, that was good. Thanks, Sleepy. Thanks, Sleepy. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next question is another one from Yanie. Soren, you have to survive for 1 year in the next video game you play. When your year is over, you get to keep anything on you when you return. What's your plan? Yanie, this is a great question. This is a fantastic question. I think I'm gonna give you multiple answers. I'll give you my first answer, and then maybe my second and some honorable mentions, because I've been thinking about this one for a little bit. Okay. So my first choice would probably have to be Baldur's Gate 3, of course. I would have like the coolest items to take back with me after a year. And the outfits, like, excuse me, my closet would be like top tier, okay? And I wouldn't get bored. Like, being there for a year, there would be plenty to do, and I could cause so much chaos. But like, I feel like I wouldn't want to leave after a year though. I might get stuck in there a little bit longer. Hi Fruit6, Loops9, how are you? I know, I said the whole thing just for you. Second choice, Yanie, would be Minecraft. I think it would be so chill, but also kind of scary. And I think a real life version of Diamond Armor would be so slay. And all the potions I could bring back, like, that's awesome. It would be kind of sad to leave my house though, because I know in a year of being in Minecraft, I think I could make something pretty rad. It'd be kind of sad to leave that. Also, honorable mentions, Portal, okay? Living in that game for a year would be hell, obviously. But being able to use the portals in real life, that would be wild. That would be pretty intense. Not Fruit's government name. Yeah, I know, Sleepy. Sorry, food. Sorry, food. You got governmented. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. All right, we have another question. This one is from Always Sleepy. Soren, do you know that I love you? Oh, I love you too, Sleepy. Soren, do you know that I love you? Also, Feywild or Underdark, which do you like better? Ooh, that's a tough one. You know what, Sleepy? I'm gonna have to go with Feywild just because. I mean, I do have some darkness, but oh man, the Feywild. Yes, please. Yes, please. Obviously Feywild, right? Yes, Sleepy. Feywild over Underdark. 100%. Sigh, I guess it's fine. Sorry, food. Oh my gosh, we have another halftime show question. This one's from Fruit. Look at this. Soren, how do I be as cool and awesome as you? Aw, Fruit. Fruit, what kind of question is this? What kind of question is this? You know what? I guess you just, you need answers. I mean, I guess just be the best version of yourself you can be. And if you can't, like, if you don't have the energy to do all the things that you need to do, just be gentle with yourself. You know what I mean? So, like, just, I don't know, live your best life and, like, take care of yourself, you know? That's what I'm gonna say. That's my answer. Underdark is too scary for me, so sleepy. You know what? Yeah. Those brain things, I don't remember what they're called, but yikes. Scary time. I don't want that. That's ironically so hard. Clearly you haven't been to the Feywild. It's digital. You know, I mean, sure. The Feywild is a terrifying place hidden by magical colors. Perfect. Sign me up. It's perfectly safe, don't worry about it, says Ash. Yeah, yep, I totally trust you. Totally trust you. Oh, another halftime show question from Sleepy. Okay, if you had to murder one member of the party to save the rest, who would you sacrifice and why? Wow, really putting me on the spot here. Damn, I know gaming related. This is a problem. Fun bonding questions. Thanks, Sleepy. I appreciate that. Dang, alright, if I had to murder one member of the party to save the rest, who would I sacrifice and why? Jeez. Gosh, this is a tough question because you know what? Including Hamish? Including Hamish? Okay, so... Alright, I mean... As if Hamish wasn't gone. Rip. I know. R.I.P. Hamish. God. Okay, so we've got Mercy, we've got Camille, we've got Savvy, we've got Robin, we've got Hamish. And I've got to kill one to save the rest. Yikes. Great. We miss you, Ham. I know. Yes, Lightning Hikaru, we miss Ham. Man, that's a great question, Sleepy. You're gonna hit me with that little campfire question right now. While I'm thinking about this, who would you guys sacrifice? If you had to murder a member of the party to save the rest, who would you sacrifice? Meal. Oh my gosh. Robin. Oh, I see you, Giggles. Okay. Unequivocally. Who does Leon play again? Oh, Camille. Digital. He plays Camille. Man. I mean, Ham's kind of already dead, so I feel like that's a safe choice. But... Oh? Uh-oh. It looks like we had somebody pop out of the show chat here.
Understand the palm of my hand, bitch.
Oh no! Not sure what happened, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Understand the palm of my hand, bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My Discord just froze.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me. Carry on as you were.
That's-
As you
that's
were.
okay.
It happened to all of us. We all got booted from Discord and brought back
Oh
in.
my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's wild. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't just you. You're good.
Okay,
You're good.
thank God. Oh, wow. Oh, that was the best. The palm of my hand. Just okay. Oh, we gotta breathe. All right. So probably ham. That's my final answer. Uh, I mean that's a safe choice, but I'm gonna have to go with it because, you know. But why? You know. What did he do? Well, he did shoot somebody in the face, and yeah, Ash has a point. He shot Syl twice. You know what? It is messed up. You were probably gonna say that to whoever I choose, though. So. Yep. Yep. That's literally. I do you so well. Look at that. Same brain cell. I predicted it. Okay. All right. Oh, digital. We got a question from digital. Let's go. Let's go. If you were to make a contract with a demon or devil for something, what would you ask for? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Wow. Oh, jeez. That's wow. I'm literally asking because Tara wants to know. I know Tara Misu wants to know, huh, digital? Okay. Demon or devil for something that would you ask for? Let's see. Okay, Tiramisu, hold on. Like $20 as default. Oh my gosh. I think I would ask for I don't know. Maybe luck. I think luck would be really cool. Yeah. I think that's probably what I'd go for. Because, yikes. That would be wild. Can you imagine just like walking through like, what is that? Crossy Road? Is that game with Little Chicken? Can you imagine just walking through a busy highway and not getting hit by any cars? That would be crazy. You know what? You could be the daredevil of the century with like perfect luck like that. You know what I mean? That would be nuts. That would be, it would actually be wild. Oh my gosh. Do you think they could give me some sick tattoos? Demon giving tattoos for my soul. You know what, Ash? Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, Ash, what if for your soul you could change tattoos however many times you want? You know what? That would be pretty rad. That would be so freaking rad. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. You wake up one morning and you're like, yeah, I want this vibe. I want American traditional. I want to go like full, you know? And then the next day you just have like, you know, these hyper realistic tattoos. And then the next day you're like, oh no, I want to chill with like, you know, maybe like one forearm tat. That's what we're going with. And then the next day it's like head to toe. You know what I mean? That would be so freaking cool. The real benefit is unfaded colors and compact lines forever. You're right, Giggles. You're so right. You are so right. That would be so... Oh my gosh. You could just touch up your tattoos. You could just touch them up. They would never fade. Ever. Okay. Fruit is coming in with another question. If you had the choice, would you make a pact to become a warlock? And if yes, is there a certain devil you would want to make the pact with? You know, I think at this point in my life, probably not. Not right now. but I feel like maybe later on, yeah. And I would probably have to think on the devil I would want to make a pact with. I would have to get back to you on that one. But for now, no. For now I would say no. I missed Minnie's question. Where is it? Oh my god. Minnie. Where's your question? Where's your question? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did. Thank you, Sleepy. Oh my gosh. What secrets can you drop about the finale of the final pages, says Minnie. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What secrets can I reveal about the final pages? Let's see. Hey, Leon, want to make a pact? Oh my god. Are you a devil now, Sleepy? Is that what's going on? You're gonna be a chef warlock digital? You know what? That's so slay. I love that for you. Okay. Oh, everybody's a devil in chat. You know what, slay? Alright. You know what? I'm actually... What can I reveal? You know what? I think... Hey, Monk. If you are here,
Hi.
So we had a question from Mr. Minimopsy. What secrets can you drop about the finale of the final pages? I think if you're comfortable with this, I'm going to turn this question over to you.
Yes. Mercy's dad is a bitch. Fuck him. And also, Tabis has been watching closely
Ooh.
at everything that has been happening.
Solid. All right, so we got some Tabis and we got some. Well, we obviously know Mercy's dad's a bitch, right? Classic. All right, so we are gearing up to the finale. So be sure to tune in, everyone. We are gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. So thank you all for hanging out with us in the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We want to take a moment to recognize those who popped in chat so far today and the followers gained so far in our 39th episode of Gaming Related. So please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm going to try my very best to get them right. First up we have Yin Ye, Great Meme TTV, Mr. Minimopsy, Always Sleepy, Digital SRC, The Dirty Rollers RPG, thank you for the raid, Fruit, William P. Walrus, Cup of Joe, General Tampon Mel, Lady Moose Stella, Dragon Cat 4181, Torafu, David North Art, and the cast and crew. Those of you returning, well, welcome back, and to those of you new to Gaming Related, welcome. We are happy to have you all here. And before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter for clips, announcements, and other fun content. Thank you all for joining us for our 39th intermission show, and we hope to see you next Wednesday at the same time. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
Can you put the tiny ship on screen so I can access the character sheet?
Yes, I can. Let's go back to our windows. Hi, players. Welcome back from the break. I hope you had a good time as we were careening to Earth. Going back to this map, you need to
Because I'm not
grab
able
the
to find
ship.
it
And what I'm
in
going to
the
do is
journal. The only way I've accessed the character sheet before
It's the
is
second to the top. It's education.
I was
That's
looking
funny.
for Bowser. That's why I wasn't able to find it. Silly me.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I don't need it anymore. I'm good.
Okay. So, a couple things I wanted to clarify because we kind of got a little bit confused and a little bit in the weeds at the end. So, for sake of the story, players, the ship has been turned on its side
Yep.
and has, with the magical force of this meteor that this community college has been harnessing deteriorating and exploding, it sent out this magical wave that brought the ship down. I will say that you guys all survive, and you don't have to make any rolls for this. But the ship, once it hits the ground, and we are out of initiative, in the few seconds it takes to get there, it impales itself on some of the debris on the earth. The Genasi and the lizard folk are scrambling, and for the most part, most of them are safe. And as you cocoon yourself, Savvy, you can just hear the sound of destruction all around you. You can hear it sounds like rain as debris and sand and dirt is just pelting your cocoon in pitch blackness. From up above, Camille, you just see that the entire community college has been leveled as you float up there. And there are no signs of any of these platforms. Everything's leveled. And then, as the sound kind of returns to your ears, you all hear fire, crackling. You hear broken glass. You hear that you hear whimpering as people are starting to come to from this great calamity that has just befallen their community college. And I don't know who just rolled, but I'm not on that screen right now. I'm gonna see what happened. But what once was the Kilgore Community College is now rubble. And for the brief moments that you guys have, what are you all doing?
Mercy's first gonna just see who all is around her, make sure that no one in the near vicinity on the crew is injured and needs help.
Okay. Okay, hold on one sec. Make a perception roll for me. Okay. Your
Wanted to do
ears
so many things.
Your ears are
It was 360.
Yeah, your ears are ringing. And you hear screaming, but there's no one in sight. You do see that your crew is alive.
Are we still in the bubble, or is the bubble gone?
You are you're still in the bubble, but the ship is laying on its side on the ground. As a matter of fact, just to kind of paint a better picture, the ship hasn't hit the ground per se. It is stuck in the rubble off the ground. As you look at this image and you see that walls are missing, it's just columns. You are going to have like a 35, 40 foot climb just to get back on the ground level. And you can hear the vibrations of the university, the community college, starting to resettle as it's about to collapse again.
Don't worry about painting a better picture. We got you.
For a second there, I'm like, is that a dick in a butt? Because it looks awfully like a dick in a butt.
Somebody turned my boat into a dick.
It was, I don't know.
Aww, how sweet.
It was so easy to do.
Oh, it's Cupid. Anyway. Yeah, it's a dick boat. Thanks, David.
That's our boat, sideways, with the bubble also sideways.
Yeah, to scale.
So I crash into the ground.
You
It
crash.
deals 74 points of damage to me, which leaves me with 6 HP of temporary HP.
So you
I
take no damage from the fall.
Wait.
I take no
Yes.
damage. And the
I've
beautiful
only
thing
touched
about
your temp HP.
With that fall, yeah. No, you had touched me before that, but temp HP acts as a barrier to injury. What's nice about that is that because of that, I don't have to make a concentration check for the spell because I haven't taken any injury. Now, that's really kind of a moot point, though, because I don't think we're re-engaging in combat within the next, 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
But there's that. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
I'm still standing. I'm just fine. But basically, my cocoon hits... I imagine this again. This cocoon just kind of slams into the ground with the rubble. The rubble explodes out. And Lady Gigi and Savvy go down together. But one of them is very much not okay. The other one is.
Yeah. The only thing that you can recognize from the dusted and bad remains is her crown, her tiara, with the chipped horn.
I'm gonna take it.
She's no more. Yeah. It's a crooked tiara, but it can be fixed.
I wear it.
Okay. It fits. And you get a +1 in charisma for it.
That's what we like to see.
Okay. So, with your crooked tiara, what are the rest
The
of
best
you?
pirates captain ship crown thing that I've ever had.
Yes.
I take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mercy's going to, once situated, will start helping and use the rope of climbing to get out of the off of the ship
Okay.
so that she can and help others get off of the ship so that we can figure out how to fix it.
Okay. You get off the ship and you are on difficult terrain. Every step you take, you can feel the ground below you bend as the supporting structure of where you guys are is not going to hold you for much longer. The rope of climbing helped you get off your ship, but you probably have between 10 seconds to 10 minutes to get down.
Question, so we crash landed. Is the blimp that holds the that makes
Yeah.
the airship fly, is it completely destroyed? Is it damaged?
Make
What is
make an investigation check. And tell me how you are going to investigate this.
While she's getting the rope and stuff ready, she is scanning, she's skimming.
Okay.
She's looking at every single part of the ship that she can visually see as of right now.
Okay. Got it. So, with the 24, good roll. It has been punctured. But it can be fixed. It just needs to be patched. You haven't seen the whole of the ship, but from what you do see, the blimp part of the ship can be fixed with the right magic or materials.
So we got knocked down immediately after that thing blew up, right?
Yeah, once the meteor was destroyed.
How long did it take us to get to the ground, would you say?
I'd say about 30 seconds.
Then Robin is just going to jump off and feather fall to the ground.
Right, I still have Featherfall. That's right. But that only works towards 5 people, so
Okay.
those who don't have Featherfall, the rope is for them.
So Featherfall was cast the round before the thing exploded, and it lasts for
Yeah.
a minute. And so that means it's only been going for 36 seconds. And so I float and I go, wee! Oh,
Okay.
guys, this is one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
I'm going to write some crazy stories after this. And then I hear the people moaning that are like hurt. And I'm like, oh, wrong time. Sorry.
Okay. Camille, from your vantage point up in the sky, you see a very clear image a visage, even one that you've seen before. Lady Tabis is currently walking the grounds of the community college.
Is she still hot?
Always.
I'm just reading the note.
Sorry. I have to try to maintain composure every time that she pops up, just because I see the she's hot at the end. I'll fly down to her.
Crank will fly down with you.
Okay.
I'm invisible.
Oh, well, I just forgot to say that
Yeah.
he'll fly down as well. So you're still invisible, but
Okay.
Okay.
he's suspiciously flying down next to you, like he can see you. Because dogs, they can see ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He smells you. You land next to her, and with her hands behind her back, she walks stoically and menacingly, and she looks at you and she says, "My champion, can you count the death? The amount of souls that are lingering right this moment. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw." Cheers, everybody. At this point, 2 minutes have gone by. Okay. Camille, with a
You succeed.
with a 4.
A 5.
With a
thank you.
5, sorry.
Five?
With a 5. You look down at the ground and you see legs sticking out of the rubble. And they are your legs. That's your armor. And instinctively, you go to it. And as you lift the wall off of this person, you see your father is crushed and mangled underneath the rubble. And you can't help but let out a scream as she continues to stand with her hands behind her back. And then you look up and you see that there are young adults that are currently rising up from the dead. And you can see that their eyes are sunken in. They still show the visages of how they died. Some are missing limbs, others are missing sides of their faces, and it just looks absolutely horrific. You start to hear the clanging of armor and weapon, just a cacophony of echoes as if you're inside of a stadium. And as you look around at the destruction that was laid upon this place, you cannot help but to feel exhausted. And you have suffered one level of exhaustion as you come to lying face down in the ground and just inhaling a cloud of soot. And she'll say to you, "This is the consequence of bringing great magic to this realm. This is the consequence."
Was that an illusion, or is my dad actually dead on the ground here?
Do you ask that in character? Or do you look
I'm
again?
just looking down, and is he still there?
You look, and he's not. It was an illusion. Instead, what you see is a university wizard. The janitor.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. In between classes, He went into the classroom. He found a really elaborate math problem on the board. He sat down, he solved it, despite it being unsolved for God knows how long. He's a genius. He's accepted to the community college. He's tutored by a brilliant mathematician. He goes on to count cards at Vegas. Has all of his teeth knocked out by the mob bosses, all of his fingers broken. You have a tearful reunion 15 years later on a golf course in Miami.
In season 2, yeah.
Don't worry, I'm drawing it to help.
Please do.
Camille will be silent for just a moment as he looks around, and then he'll look up to Tabis for the first time, not with awe or reverence, but with indignation. We didn't do nothing special here. You think... It's a floating ship. It's great and all. All this damage? That was just cannons. The only thing magic here was getting them this far inland. People can do that anytime they want. Did you see what these guys were doing? They had a big old moon just on a tower. They were launching fire at our ship. You're really gonna tell me that what people are doing, we're doing here and now, is not greater than what we found? You've given me a lot. You've given me a second chance. You've given me the ability to be here. What you've given me very little of is guidance. You've given me a big scythe, and you've shown me my dad dead no less than 3 times now. Is that supposed to be motivating? Seeing the man what raised me crushed? Because it's not. Right about now just makes me want to pack up and go home. I didn't make the choice here. I don't make the choices here. I accepted that a long time ago. So unless you're going to point me in the right direction, make the choice for me. That's all anybody seems to want to do, so you just do it if you think you know what the right course of action is.
She will look at you eye to eye, and with her sunken in, emaciated face, she'll say, This destruction is happening across the realm. The fabric between iterations is thin. And this is how your kind respond. My champion, I am not showing you your father. You are choosing to see him where there is death. It is my calling to take the dead to their next chapter. It is you who will not turn the page. I do have direction. Look up and finish what was started here. Before you look up, Savvy, you crash into the ground, and with the force of falling from 250 feet, the rubble crashing around you, the death of Lady Gigi, the chrysalis of this cocoon that has permeated from your skin dries and cracks and begins to fall around you, revealing a bright light of the sun, only shadowed by the rubble and the remaining walls. You are essentially where the atrium was of the community college, and you can see the ship on its side. You can see Mercy examining things. You see this Tyrannosaurus dog coming down. You see Robin floating down. You've been here for 5 minutes recovering.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Taking more time to recover. It seems like a cozy place. I pile up some debris. I make myself a little sit and perch.
Okay.
I feel good with that because we have indeed been using a 10-minute short rest rule, and I'll be damned if I move from this spot before then. I'm taking 5 more minutes.
Okay. Okay. So you continue to just sit in the rubble. In the distance behind where your vantage,
I'm playing with my tiara.
You're
I'm trying to
adjusting.
make sure it looks good in the right angle. Yeah.
You're adjusting the
But it's like,
tiara.
How's it feel? How's
Yeah.
it feel?
Yeah. It actually is kind of weightless. It's actually really nice. It sinks right into your hair.
Yeah.
You hear a wall fall. You hear the crumbling of a tower collapsing and another plume of smoke. And there you rest. You see birds flying high. Robin and Mercy, eventually the Genasi and the lizard folks start to climb out of the ship, and with your rope, they're going to start to rappel. It'll take a few minutes for them to do so.
I have 2 ropes, though.
Oh, even better. Rosu said is going to say, "You saved my life. We live to pirate another day. We'll mourn our death and our crew as soon as we can. But we have to get out of here." And they're going to give you a salute, and they're going to start to rappel down. What are you two doing?
Oh, it'd be kind of a shame if we did all this and walked away before we finished the job. You want to go kill your dad?
At least confirm that he's.
All right, after you.
Go down.
You guys scramble down, and it's been 7 minutes since the collapse or the crash. You find Camille with 1,000-yard stare as you approach him. You scan, and you see Savvy laying back with one knee up, one hand over her chest and her head leaning back on what looks to be a dresser or some kind of shelf for books. You see the dog. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, she found this compelling novel, very much in the spirit of other tomes that Savvy had received from Mercy not too long ago. So she's intrigued to do some more research on the subject.
Okay.
Now seems to be a perfect moment for that.
Yeah. You see Savvy reading a book. Totally chill.
In a crater.
in a Thanos crater. And then how long is Crank Dinkum gonna be a T-Rex, by the way?
I'll let
An
you know it.
hour.
Oh no! I didn't want you to tell him because then the
Okay.
boss fight's gonna be 61 minutes.
No. Okay, no, Crank Dinkum is going to raise Crank's head up into the air and do the T-Rex scream, but it's more of a howl. Yeah, and then Crank roars, and then he's gonna come up to you both, and he's gonna put his face in your face, and he's gonna puff at you, and this huge cloud of soot just circles you as he wags his giant tail. Happy to see you.
I get on his back and ride the dino dog.
He lets you.
Yeah.
He
Better, or I'll turn him back to a normal dog.
No, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Mercy will go and check on Camille.
You see Camille is... It's like he's dreaming. He is kind of mumbling and uttering just random words to you.
He'll
Or
take a moment and then just kind of gently tap his shoulder. See if he snaps out of it or not.
Camille, you look up and you see everything that's on this current map, minus that the shitter is clogged. You see everything. You see the dead. You see your comrades. You see a giant T-Rex, but nothing else.
Can I look up to whatever Tabis was referring to?
Yeah, make a perception check. You see a few fires sprouting through the walls. Nothing else.
Do I see him look up?
You do. You can make a perception check as well. You can hear the sounds of banging stone. It sounds rhythmic in nature, and then it stops. You don't see anything, but you can hear what sounds like people trying to get out of this rubble from above, but you can't really pin where it's coming from. Just that it's on the second or third floor of one of the towers. About 10 minutes go by. At this point, Crank Dinkum kind of sits down with you on top of him, Robin. There, I'll put you on top of him.
Give him ear scritches.
Yeah, he likes it. He starts to bang his foot on the ground, knocking over some barrels and stuff. So, this does count as a short rest if you choose to use a short rest.
Well, golly gee willikers, will I ever?
It's I just didn't take any damage in that fight, so I mean, like, it's kind of
That bubble was so smart, dude.
it's kind of hard to
Okay.
roll hit dice when I'm at full HP.
Yeah.
Not all of us were at full HP.
It must be so hard to be you.
Guys, things work out for me. I kind of just like
never
there's
die?
there's no consequences, and you know what? If we're spending 10 minutes, I bring up another bubble.
Oh my god.
Let me
Shit.
just double check casting time. Yeah, I bring up another bubble.
Okay.
I get everyone close. I bring up another bubble.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Okay. Where do you put the bubble?
In Sammy's crater. I don't know. At the
Okay.
bottom of the crater.
Okay. At the bottom of the
I-
crater.
we find a good spot that's kind of centrally located, and,
Okay.
and we hang out in there.
We hang out, we chill. We watch the TV a little bit.
Yeah. Robin starts to nod off a little bit, but the moment somebody tries to change the channel, I'll go, I was watching that.
We
It's just- It's not even like a show. It's just NPR playing in the background.
Okay.
I
Well,
really love Ira Glass.
okay. Anything else that you guys are doing? Or talking or saying as you're resting?
Camille still out of it?
Camille snaps back into it.
Snap back to
Back
reality.
to reality.
As you
Well,
snap,
there goes gravity as he starts to fly away.
as you snap back into it,
Mom
Camille,
spaghetti.
Reality. Back to reality.
as you're in reality again,
Which you're coming back to.
Tabis disappears.
Mercy. Hi.
Are you alright? You were mumbling strange things. And then you looked suddenly. I didn't see anything, but I can hear voices. Others trying to clamber their way out of the rubble.
I'm okay, but I'm not all right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Big vibe. Holy shit. God, Camille. Relatable.
Well, would this help? And I start to juggle. You feel better?
Savvy will smack Robin. When has that ever helped, Robin?
It helps a lot. Like, it helps me cast spells better. It helps me maintain concentration. Like, all the time. Ow! As I pulled my face to where I got smacked.
Does anyone know where the part of the college?
You cut out. There's interference from the TVs.
Do any of you know where the part of the college that father? Do you know where it landed?
Over there. And I point, and there it is.
D&D.
It's D&D.
Did I get it?
No, you were on the ship with me. You didn't see shit.
There's like so Savvy then grabs Robin's hand and directs it the correct direction. No, it wasn't there. It was right there. That one.
Like I said, teamwork.
Feeling very justified and confident in my directions, despite not really knowing exactly which one it was, I straightened my tiara.
Okay.
I resume juggling.
You know what? Mercy doesn't know if you're lying or not, so she's gonna start heading in that
It's
direction.
not a lie. It's not a lie. It's
I'm not
more like
saying I'm not
it's a
saying you're not
guess.
lying. You guessed. Mercy's believing your guess because
She
she
can
doesn't
rule out.
know.
With absolute confidence 3 out of the 5 towers. Because she did directly see where 3 landed. And she can rule out those 3. Now, it's a 50-50 shot between the other 2, but it's like, I mean, that's reasonably confident, right? You could flip a coin.
Yeah. So I need to know who's currently in the tiny hut.
All of us.
The whole party, and then if there are any Genasi or like lizard folk or anything like that, because I can fit a total of 9 creatures other than myself, so a total of 10 creatures.
Okay.
So the 4 of us and then 6 others.
Okay.
I can't get Crank in there because he's a large creature.
Mm-hmm.
I can only fit medium creatures.
No, that makes sense. Okay. So Rosa Sid's in there. Oops.
And we'll include the dead twin. We won't include the living one.
Oh, thank you. That makes
Well.
sense.
Which one was the living one?
Anaral is the dead one.
Adderall, got it.
Adderall.
Yeah, we definitely want him with us. God knows I need it.
He kills the vibe. Get
And-
it?
And then his brother's dead. Okay. And then Tyler Durder scurries in. And some lizard folk. I'll put some lizard folk in there too. Up to 9, right?
10 including me.
Okay.
Let me just double check that's what it says. Yeah, so it says 9 creatures of medium size can fit inside the dome with you. So 10 including me.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I don't know.
So
where...
here's the plan. If we get into, I don't know, a large spectacle conflict, a boss fight type thing, we'll lead him back to this dome. That'd be just in case. Like if things go bad, we can retreat back here.
I think we could find our way back here. I mean, unless he's super set on exploring the ruins, which may happen, but no, I think we can make an effort to draw them back. So,
Oh, I forgot. If I leave this, it immediately vanishes.
You shouldn't have told him. I wouldn't have picked it up, but that's funny.
That's why I couldn't participate in that whole fight that we did up in the air, because I had to stay inside
Participated,
the
you
hut.
shot that guy. I saw it.
Yeah, I shot Gaff. That's right.
I didn't see Gaff.
Gaff was here?
Yeah, Gaff
Yeah,
is here.
I
Remember I
shot. I
told
was
you
like
that?
a crazy shot.
I didn't remember. I must have blocked that out.
Camille, we lost
That's
your
okay.
camera.
Suppress the
Probably died.
memory underneath a layer of rage. No, we can't assume he died. We must be sure that he died. Savvy immediately leaves the bubble. Immediately. She
Savvy,
goes off to
check
dig
this
through
out.
the rubble, looking for Gaff.
Savvy, check this out. So the tower was crumbling. He grabbed on for his last hope. He started to pull himself up, and then I shot him right in the hand, and he fell back. It was kind of like a reimagining of the Lion King.
I roll insight. I don't believe Robin.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Roll your insight.
I know how this works. Just roll the dice.
Yeah!
Sammy comes back in the dome. We'll find him later. I need to pay my respects.
I'm gonna go and look in the direction you pointed one of the
I leave the dome immediately.
Mercy leaves the
Follow as
dome.
well. I'll set the DVR though, so I'll set it to record.
You know what's good? Because I was wondering who was going to be on the top of the pyramid. This is a Dance Moms marathon. I need to watch it.
So, you step out of the hut, the dome, and you begin to walk towards that tower. From the middle atrium, you kind of reorient yourself. Savvy follows. Who else is going with?
I think we all go.
So you're gonna leave the hut to vanish?
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay.
So at least we didn't get attacked during our short rest. It didn't cost me a spell slot. It's a ritual.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you all start to move towards that tower. And what I'll say as far as Big Rex goes, Crank Dinkum, he's got about 45 minutes left.
Hell yeah.
He's got plenty of
We
time.
got 45 minutes to start a fight with somebody.
Yeah. So as you walk on the other side of the rubble, I need marching orders.
I'm on Crank.
Yeah, you
I
are.
assume Mercy is up front because she's trying to find
Okay, and
evidence of
I'm gonna give Robin access to Crank. You can now move Crank
her
freely.
father, and
Yeah.
is also also kind of looking for Gaff at the same time, knowing that he's here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't take long, Mercy, as you look up at what used to be the main tower and entrance to this place. Where the front door was, where the lobby was, and the reception, and where the principal hung out, Lady Gigi. And then in your voice, you hear, "My daughter, you're alive." And it's the voice of Dad.
She looks around. Does she see him?
You do not. He continues, "I mourned your death. You were buried next to your mother." Still no sign of him. The rest of you continue to walk It doesn't take insight to notice that Mercy's doing that weird thing where she kind of disassociates.
So we can't hear it.
You cannot.
Okay, never mind. I won't say my thing then.
Mercy pulls out her gun.
You all see Mercy arm herself with her awesome gun. He continues. And then I heard that you were alive. I have been looking for you for years. And now you've come back to me.
I did not come back to you. I came to finish this and free myself of anything that you could have and have done to me.
Now that you all hear, and that is Mercy's response.
You doing okay there, Mercy?
I hear him.
Any idea where he is?
I don't see him.
Make perception checks.
As we're looking around, I think Cam will get a little loud and will say, "Well, speak up, motherfucker! Don't be rude to your guests."
It echoes up. Speak
Look
up,
at that.
speak up, speak up. Motherfucker, fucker,
Look at that.
fucker.
Look at that 25. Hell yeah.
I'm adjusting my tiara. It's really nice looking. Out of curiosity,
It is yin yang.
aside from the charisma, does it do anything else for me? I guess I haven't had an hour to attune to it. I only had 10 minutes. Never mind. I disregard
Okay.
my question.
Snorp Lord, thank you for the follow. Hello. Yeah, Snorp is here.
Hi, Snorp.
Hi, Snorp. All right, Snorp. So you see Mercy's eyes catch a faint hey, first time chat. Thanks, Snorp. A faint glimmer of reflection off of the sky, off of a stone. And as you look up, you see a blue-skinned Goliath with his hands up in the air, holding
Yes.
onto a cinder block, and he
Yeah, we
hurls
do,
it
motherfucker.
down on top of you all. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Wait, does that
Motherfucker.
mean he beat our perception checks? Was his stealth that good?
No, it's because of
I
your
hope he
perception
did.
check that you see him, and it's not surprise.
Wait, wouldn't that put us into initiative then, rather than because this is like a surprise round? He's getting to do an action and we don't.
You're right. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Then I would like to formally ask that my 19 be considered for my initiative roll.
Agreed. You're right. You're right. You're so
Can we
right.
just use those as our initiatives?
Yes. Sorry. I am getting caught up in the narrative that I'm missing the
Flavor
mechanics.
text. He still throws it, and our initiative is our dodging roll action into initiative.
And we land in
Yeah.
cool action poses.
Yeah.
I don't. I just look at Gaff. Just look at him.
We all
This is like,
form anime
oh, shit.
poses behind you, and you're standing just normally at the center of us.
Adjusting your tiara.
And I'm juggling.
Just tutting. Just can't even handle a cinder block, you bitch.
Oh shit! Don't.
Hey, I got spell slots again. We're smiting this motherfucker.
I'm
Swear
so
to God, I
ready to
will.
clown Gaff. I'm so ready.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Let's get some initiative going
I
here.
mean,
We've been waiting
we'll put
for
it this way.
since
I feel like this is
session 8.
absolutely fan service, right? Like you're just fan servicing a way to like tie off this loose end. I'm totally here for it though. I'm so ready to brutally murder this fucking bitch. I'm so ready for it. I'm also ready for you to give us a moral quandary where it's like, I was just here to stop them from doing the horrible ritual that's gonna bring
I
about the
tried
world's
that.
end. You need me to help you.
I
don't care.
tried.
Gone.
Lady
God.
Gigi was
No, I
a
want my
hero.
team.
Lady Gigi tried the most ridiculous argument ever. I'm trying to save the college, which again, I'm going to point out default's argument. I'm just going to reiterate it. We had opened by blasting it with salvos of cannonballs from the beginning. It's not like we had any context or pretext beyond that. We began by leveling the community college, and she's like, I'm here to save it. Okay, fucking try.
Let me put it in a different example. I'm in the bank, and somebody comes in and says, "This is a robbery," and I go, "But I'm trying to make a deposit.
It's a corroborate.
I'm trying to put my money in the bank." And they go, "No, I'm stealing your money." And I go, No, I'm putting my money in the vault." And they're like, "No, the vault is ours now."
Okay.
In my example, I was Lady Gigi.
It's a fair point. You guys make really, really good points. And this is what I love about D&D, that I get to be a player too. Which is awesome, and I'm having a blast. And I mean that. So, is that everybody? Camille, what did you roll?
I got 21.
Oops, didn't mean to open character. That's new. You can open character by clicking on your token.
I got an 18, but I just popped my initiative on there so that I was on the initiative tracker.
Okay.
Yay.
And then you got a
Savvy, do
19?
the same thing.
19
I
for
got
you,
a
Sav?
21.
21 for Savvy. What'd you get, Robin?
I'm on there. I got a 17.14.
Okay. Is that
I'm in the
everyone?
initiative.
Let's see his paladin
Okay.
bullshit.
Per
By all
turn?
means, call upon your false god, bitch.
Okay.
Do I have my gun ready? Can I shoot him? I
Just
rolled
shoot
a
him.
25
Just-
on perception.
Just fucking shoot him. Like Wally, that's why his cinder block
I didn't
goes
want to.
nowhere.
I honestly, I didn't want to break the narrative, but at the same time, I really
No.
wanted to just say I
want you.
Okay.
I want you to
Shoot
break
him
the
right in the-
narrative. Like, please
Shoot him
do.
right in the dick. Shoot him right in the dick, and then he
Because
drops
here's
the
the
block
thing.
on his head.
The only thing more satisfying to Savvy than being able to like eviscerate that man point blank herself would be watching the unceremonious death of this man at the hands of Mercy, who just nonchalantly puts a bullet between his fucking head and those
Okay.
stupid fucking eyes.
Okay. Okay. So, let's change the music and let's get this party started. So, you look up and with your flintlock, you shoot Gaff as his arms are in the air and he's about to drop this cinder block on you. A 23 will hit. And it'll do, holy shit, 11 piercing.
Shoot him right
Yeah.
in the dick, and then he drops the cinder block on his head.
Okay.
1d6 falling damage.
Okay.
Then he tumbles down the rubble.
Yeah.
And he takes more d6s.
So, Gaff
Well, I'm
is
screaming the entire way.
going
I'm
to
so cool.
Gaff is gonna cry out in pain, and he is
I
gonna
was a metaphor.
he is gonna throw the cinder block. Where is Gaff? Oh, there he is. He's 16. Okay.
He's up there.
Okay. Savvy, it's your turn.
So, to be fair, I wasn't paying attention and didn't hear anything you just said.
Yeah,
so I'm
no,
gonna
that's
act
fine.
as though I didn't hear anything you just said. I
Okay.
don't know where he's at. I don't really
Okay.
care.
Yeah. Not
So-
Savvy. Gaff is up top on the second floor. Up
Oh,
here.
no. I don't want you to tell me. You
Okay.
don't want you to tell me. I'm just
Okay.
going to act because it was my responsibility to be paying attention and I was laughing instead at my own fucking jokes. So that's on me.
In your
You did
defense,
see
it was a
me-
good
You did
fucking
notice
joke.
me shoot in a direction.
Hey,
Do as that what you will.
actually, at this then, I'm going to look and I'm going to see this blue motherfucker. And my ire is not going to be directed at him, but I'm going to whirl about to a juggling son of a bitch beside me.
I'm on a giant dog.
That's on a giant dog. Is he still a T-Rex?
Yes, for at least
Yeah.
45 minutes, minus
I'm
6
gonna look
seconds.
at Robin, and I'm gonna just point at him. Robin!
Oh! oh! Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm an old man that tells stories. That's my whole deal. And it's you can tell it's subtly different, but it's a nervous juggle. It's not the confident juggle he's been doing this entire time. He's trepidatious.
And I can sense based on the vibe of the juggling. I can sense the nervousness. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
At this, he stops juggling.
Okay. I'm going to have Savvy prepare an action because I wasn't paying attention beyond that. If he steps within the threat of influence of Savvy, I'm going to use Booming Blade. Done.
Okay.
Also, clarifying question for Monk. Was Gaff planning on throwing a cinder block 60 feet?
He's really strong.
yeah.
His strength is like 45.
Yeah, he was totally going to arc it like a cannonball. You know, it makes sense if you think about it.
No, the thinking about it is the problem.
Yeah. If you don't think about it, I meant it makes sense. You know, like that.
Don't think about it too much.
Okay. It's a bouncing boulder, so it's
Wait.
more like this.
It's a bouncing boulder. It's
It's an exercise ball.
Yeah.
You know,
that hurt my
you can
head.
just. It's an arcane college. It was a project the students were working on.
It actually goes like this.
Do you want to move him closer so that he's in range on his turn?
He just
He's
wanted to
trying
be
to
like,
cause-
"Hey,
he's
I'm up
trying to
here.
cause an
I'm
avalanche.
your friend." Hey,
God, he's so fucking
How's-
cool, guys.
how's Brittle
He's so
Hollow these
fucking
days?
Cool. God.
Brittle Hollow, man. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Oh, am I right? I'm fucking right.
No, he's moved now.
Okay, there he is.
That makes more sense.
Hey, down there. Okay.
Where the fuck
Mhm.
is he?
He's right above you.
Wait, he's straight up that column? Like, so he's above us 60
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah, he's above you.
Okay. We're gonna kick his ass.
Right.
Okay, Camille. As your turn begins, I can't throw a cinder block 60 feet, even 60 feet up. Camille, on your turn, Hot Tabas is gonna say, "This isn't the one that's going to finish this. The one that's gonna finish this is coming from the fire." You know I have noodle arms. You know I don't speak Spanish. All right, Camille, what are you doing on your turn?
Where is the fire?
There's fire right here. There's fire right here. There's fire right here.
There's fire in our hearts.
En mi corazón.
In mi corazón.
Gunna Cub, thank you for the follow.
And we'll just say to the group. Tabas says the one that's important's coming from the fire. Fuck if I know what that means. I'm tired. And then I'm gonna fly about 30 feet up, but like back, so I have clear shot at Gaff.
Okay.
Just pull him to his death unceremoniously. Just do it. Right to the fire. Just do
So you're
it.
like right here.
Camille, I think your fly spell might have ended.
No, it is.
No,
it's a
an hour.
potion of flying, which means it's an hour.
Potion of flight.
Oh
is
shit!
an hour.
That means
Yeah.
that so does Crank Dankum.
Shit!
Crank is also flying.
A flying dog dinosaur is broken.
Yes.
Okay, look, I gave him tiny wings. Okay.
And
Or
then
like
let's
bro
just-
can't.
we'll just-
Yeah, bro is gonna. You love falling asleep to D&D?
Oh no!
Yeah.
It wanted to. It wanted to.
It wanted to so
Yeah.
badly.
That's a 14 for Gaff.
A 14 is gonna miss Gaff.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's
it's
got
gonna
that
miss.
bitch AC.
How about a 20?
A 20 hits Gaff.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Yes.
12 points of force damage, and I'm gonna pull him.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Yep.
I can pull him up to 10 feet. I want to pull him however many feet is gonna make sure he falls and into the fire.
That is stupid.
Can I?
This
can
whole
I-
game
Where
is
was that
stupid.
diagram? You know, I think I saw a diagram. Where was that diagram of like how a cinder block would like fall and tumble? I just thought. I mean, I don't know. Unrelated to this,
Don't-
of course.
Yeah,
Unrelated.
you tuck him off too.
Can
What
I,
a way
can
to
I
go.
share something? Can I share something with you guys? When I saw him move it up, I was like, "Oh, he's up." So I played it up like, "Oh no, you moved him up the building," and then Monk went, "Yes." So I'm like, "He's 70 feet above us," and he's like, "Yeah." And I did that on purpose.
Oh,
I
you
said
got
it
me.
like that. It was a trap.
What?
It was a trap.
Oh my goodness! I never expected that.
But I don't think Monk did. That's why I'm emphasizing it. I think Monk fell for my trap.
Your card?
Fell for my
I-
trap card.
I will
Yeah.
say, I think it was very funny how you were like, Monk, you were very calm while I was firing. And I don't think it hit you until I said, "And I'm gonna pull," and you went, "No!"
Okay.
Like
Well-
you haven't been doing that this entire
I will say
fight.
that he doesn't have a monologue for falling like this.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Okay. So he'll take 21 damage from falling.
Yes.
Kill
him.
And guess what? So does the cinder block. It falls with him. And then he is going to roll a dex save, which he does roll out of the fire. But guess what, guys? He's rolling prone right next to you, Mercy, like right at your feet. He rolls down the hill, and he manages to only take 3 points of fire damage.
This is fine and good. This is great. I'm so excited for my turn.
Luckily, his
You
shield.
just- you just put gas point
so
blank
thinking
while
about
I'm
this-
holding a gun.
Yeah, and think about this from like a three-dimensional perspective. Does that mean that he passes beside Savvy as he's rolling to a stop?
And not according to the
That's what it
drawing,
sounded like to me.
but according
mean,
to the drawing, yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
roll. No, yes, he does.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I mean, I don't know. That would sound like he's prone as that's happening.
Yeah, he's prone.
Which means that the attack would be an advantage. So there's that. So that's a 20. So
Natural 20.
Wait,
A
is this
20,
This is
what
an
is
attack
this?
of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
a 20,
so
a natural 20
that
hits.
was a prepared action because I said I was gonna hold my action unless he
That's
was
right.
in threat.
Holy
That's
shit,
right.
you did!
Guys, you guys are
That's
playing
awful.
checkers.
Yeah. So
I'm
Out of
not.
curiosity
you're playing
here.
checkers,
No,
we're playing
you're
checkers.
playing checkers. I just
I
suck
mean,
at checkers.
We could just
You're
we
playing
could just go ahead and
checkers.
do
I'm
that.
just trying to hang out.
We could do that.
I
And-
love Dungeons and Dragons, y'all. I love
Oh,
that
fuck.
one force damage.
45?
76 points of damage.
He had a new shield. There's a lion on the front of the shield. He had a new sword. His hair's longer.
What
He
it sounds like is we have a new shield and
he
sword.
wanted to tell you where he's been this whole time. And
No, he did not.
You
No, no, he didn't want to tell us where he's been.
He's cinder block.
He's Cinder
Yeah.
Block. Also, he had a
Yeah.
shiny new sword and shield, and he chose Cinder Block.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have been kind of down to hear where he's been, but he opted for cinder block. So
He opted for violence, so
Okay.
the
That
Okay.
was this is him
Reciprocated.
finding out. He did fuck around.
he did. He did.
It is true, Digital. Okay.
he
Well-
chose the streets. It's not our fault we were raised there.
How
you were. You merely adopted the streets. We were born in it.
So, are you telling me that this is a death blow? Because if it is,
It
I
is.
have the exact.
unless you
Okay,
said
so
it
here's
was
what happens.
non-lethal.
No, I fucking don't. Are you kidding me? Do you even know me? How long have we been playing together? What do I do non-lethal ever?
Never.
So,
Never.
imagine this. He's tumbling. It's almost like a coup de grace. And again, I imagine that he has this shiny new sword, this shiny new seal. His hair is longer, but as he's laying face down in the ground, Sabi just very unceremoniously stabs this blade into the center of his back. It goes off with an explosion, or rather an implosion, as all of a sudden these tendrils erupt from her blade and begin to devour him from the inside out. Within a matter of a few seconds, the entirety of his body vanishes and is consumed by the parasites that are launched from her blade, leaving that shiny new shield and that shiny new sword untouched before us.
And maybe does anything happen to his shadow or?
Oh
anything?
shit! Shut it.
I mean,
Does he become like a shade in your service?
I mean, sure. You know what? Yeah, we're not gonna get a better opportunity to use this. Why not? And what we see is the most bitch-ass accursed specter rise from that thing that there has ever been. He just looks like he's trying too hard. It's just this accursed specter that has like an air of like pompousness and moral superiority. Unplaced, unjustified moral superiority. Like if you could take unjustified moral superiority and put it into an essence, that's what this thing has.
I'm gonna bust out an old joke. Monk, can you put his picture back on screen?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to.
Gaff's face, and I'm assuming his specter also looks like this. He looks like he's about to ask, "Do you have any games on your phone?"
It does. It does.
Fuck. Gaff, motherfucker, is like the worst character I've ever created. What a waste.
I'm thinking about.
We got
Gaff
him to
as
say it.
Dang
I'm
it.
thinking about Gaff as a specter, and like that facial structure with the like phantasmal image that a specter has. It's very reminiscent of something, and I think. Oh, he looks like a bitch.
He does. Looks exactly like
Okay.
one.
All right. You know what?
That's where I thought you were going, default.
Has this turn even started? Are we still at the top of
No.
initiative? Okay, we're going to stop here. This is where we're going to end the session. Because we're still at the top of the round and it's 11:03. Holy shit.
Default
Okay.
making that joke when we first met Gav is probably still to this day my favorite clip that exists on this channel.
You know why? Because nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
Completely blindsided me. Because I
I
don't think
remember
Gaff is a
the rest
bitch.
of the session,
I thought
man.
Gaff was cool. I really did. I really tried, guys. I really tried.
Oh.
And,
Yeah.
and the
And
rest
that's
of
the
us-
problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And we've tried to teach you this lesson. How many times must we teach you this lesson?
No, I mean, throwing a cinder block from 60 feet, like, he could have crushed one of you. That would have been cool. Really cool.
And yet he had a monologue, a new shield and a new sword, and he chose a fucking cinder block entry. Like, he didn't even try to be like, guys, in the name of blank god that you don't give a shit about, I beseech you. Right? He didn't try to do the whole, whoa, that was really fucking crazy. Like, let's talk about what's happening. He didn't try to do the whole, so Brittle Hollow, pretty neat, huh? Bear Spire, how's that doing, huh?
Yeah.
He just tries to throw a fucking cinder block. So, again, he found out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
really did.
All right. All right. Well,
That was our
Guys,
warm up.
campaign's over.
shit.
I feel good with this. That's Savvy's
Wait,
exit.
no, I
I'm
still
good.
gotta, I still gotta
Okay.
shoot my father.
That's a
Oh, okay, I take it back. I'm
That's a
still in the
season rep
campaign.
for Savvy.
Oh my gosh.
I take it
Campaign
back.
doesn't wrap until Mercy executes her father by firing squad.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
on site.
Good game, guys.
Never got to see Carl, so second best thing.
You'll see him in the epilogue.
I was gonna say, don't worry, he's gonna make a reappearance. He's like, the servant to your father. That's how this works.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, guys. Well,
we're gonna kill your dad. Your dad's gonna be. You're gonna kill your dad, and then Carl, his servant, is gonna be freed, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You saved me." And Mercy's just gonna be like,
Dead. Oh no, a misfire. Whatever should have happened.
I'm gonna cover the sound of the gunshot with a cough. there's a Get Smart episode, the original TV show, where he's like, so and so is the inventor of the first silencer for a gun, and they're like, cool, can I see it? And he goes, actually, we all have one. It's your vocal cords. You just scream loud enough and nobody hears you shoot. It's a great spy tactic.
okay. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun. We made some serious progress tonight. That was awesome. I
agree.
As
we
a DM,
we're closer together as people.
I think so. Well, I think so. I do want to say a huge shout out to Default Player. At the end of our local table, he goes, what would be really cool? And tonight was a rendering of his idea, and I thought it was really cool. So Default, thank you so much. It was like a 2-minute pitch or less, and this is what came from it, and it was awesome. So best idea. Yes. Okay. Well, guys, we had a lot of people tuning in. Everyone, thank you for doing that. We had a ton of fun. We'll be back next week. For those of you who are still watching and have been keeping up with this campaign, this is Season 1 of Gaming Related, and Season 1 will end a grand finale on April 10th, which is in 4 weeks. So we have the 27th, the 3rd. Oh, actually, no, maybe it's 3 weeks. Not including today. We have 3 more sessions to wrap. So things are getting hot up in here. Stay tuned.
Take off all your clothes.
Yeah, take off all of them.
Also, we do, if you are not part of our Discord, you should join our Discord, because after the session, we all hang out in Discord and talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be in Discord. Come hang out. If you're comfortable, you can chat with us. If you're even more comfortable, you can turn on your camera with us. We'll be there till 11:30 or 30 minutes past the hour, and then we'll call it a night there. So, guys, thank you so much. Very good game. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap?
If you haven't caught up on the show so far, there's no way to watch it. So you've missed it, and that's sad.
No.
So it's not sad. It's actually correct, because this is the way that media is meant to be experienced. Mm-hmm. It's meant to be experienced live and only live.
Right.
That's
there's just not an option for anyone to post media on demand on the internet. I would
certainly hope not. I mean, that would be ridiculous. And honestly, can you imagine how much it would rob the box office? I mean, the streaming channel of individual views. That seems ridiculous. This is the way that it's meant to be seen.
Right.
Okay, bye everybody.
Okay, goodbye.